by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night spangled banner, and wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schretz with Polito Pierres. Polito, thank you for being here today in the CTV studios with us today.
Thank you, man. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
Nice to see you, my man. We're live from the CTV studios in Wellington, Florida for the 2023 World Polo League Palm Beach Open Final. And we have two very strong teams that are going to go against each other today. Casablanca facing off against Dead End. And there you go. We get our final, the national anthem being sung out there. And what a show that is at the field. And you see the drone footage there as they fly around Field 2 here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. On Field 2 for the finals of the World Polo Palm Beach. Well, let's talk about it now. Polito, you won this tournament last year.
Sí, sí.
Tell me a little bit about the team you played with.
I play with Scott Devon, Nacho Novillo, and Torito Ruiz.
So that's a Catamount team.
Sí, super fun team. We enjoy it a lot. And yes, we play against Granty, Juanma, Pablo, and Tato Bolini. So it was
very good team.
Really strong team. Was a good final.
Yeah, and you played for the Kaya Polo team this season or this year in the Palm Beach Open. And was that the first time you played with Sapo, or have you played with Sapo before?
With Sapo, I played in England.
Okay,
In England, we played together.
Played very well. It was a great team. Oh, I'm sorry, on the Palm Beach Open. I apologize.
Global Port.
Global Port.
Yeah.
Kaya, my fault. The Global Port team with Mikey Romero.
Yeah.
And Pasapo, of course, and Anthony. And then you changed Anthony out, and you played with
Nino.
Yeah. And then Nino, and that worked out very well. He seemed to gel really well. Actually, you went well with both teams. And tell me a little bit about that team. First year that Mikey played in the World Polo League. Mikey Romero.
He's very happy playing here, the 26 goals. And he's a fanatic of polo, so he's really happy, and he's looking forward to play more polo here.
Yeah, that was great. I didn't realize how much Mikey had played around the world. He's from the Philippines.
Yeah.
And he has done so much for polo down there. It was really cool to see everything that he had done there. And with this team right here, let's break this down a little bit, Polito. Tell me what you got. Casablanca. They're going to come in with Grant Gandy, Camacho Pierres, Barto Casanola, and Jesse Bray. Granty on 3, Camacho on 6, Casanola on 10, and Bray on 7. Going up against Dead End. And they're going to be Evan White on 1 goal, Facundo Yoza on 7 goals, Magula Prida on 8 goals, and Pedro Falabella on 7. They need to give him 3 goals, Polito. What do you think?
No, it's going to be tough for Casablanca to try to level the game, no? To tie the game. I think for me, Casablanca is probably the best team of the season for me.
Yeah, they won the All-Star Challenge.
Yeah, the 4 are playing good. I think they're playing nice polo, open polo.
Mm-hmm.
The 4 are playing good. Barto is playing amazing. He's playing 10 goals.
Well, you won the Argentine Open with him.
He's
a lot of fun. Congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank you.
A year ago.
Yeah.
Not last year, but the year before.
Yeah, he's a great teammate, and he's growing. He's young, and he's growing every day. He's playing better, so I'm happy for him.
And congratulations on all your success, Polito. When Polito first came to the States, Polito, I don't know if you remember, but when you first came to the States, I was working as a professional umpire. And I did one of your first games.
See, you remember?
Yeah. I think you were 7 goals, I think.
See, maybe.
Yeah.
The first year I was here, I think was 2010. I came to help Monjitas as a pilot.
Yes, there you go.
I worked with Javier Novillo.
Yes, that's right.
And then I think we played a 20 goal.
Yeah, it was on their field, and you came up, and you were so genuine, you were so friendly, and I knew the family. I knew your father when I was a kid playing back in the day. and growing up in Boca Raton. And so it was very special for me. So it's great to be sitting here with you now. 10 goals, one of the best in the world, and Argentine Open winner, going to be a Hall of Famer. All the resume speaks for itself. So
thank you very
thank
much.
you, Paulito, man. It's so cool to be here with you. And, I think you're right. The elephant in the room, as we say, is that they get 3 goals on handicap. Can they extend that lead early, right? Can they get a few goals here? What would you do if you were coaching, Paulito? What do you think? What would be your game plan? Would you try to come out on your best horses, or do you? Well, how do you go about it with a 26-goal team you're going against?
Sí, probably Casablanca has their best 4 horses in the first chukker for sure to try to level up the game, no?
Yeah.
And don't allow the dead end to score 2-3 goals, because if they go to 7 goals, it's gonna be hard to come back.
Yeah, they did that. The Kaya polo team did that in one game, and it was tough. They scored like 3, I think, and they were 6-0 in the first chukker.
And probably they lost the game there in the first chukker or second chukker.
You got it. And then they had another good chukker somewhere down the road. And then also, with the courtesy change, where we switched to horses halfway, you can bring all those horses back to play no matter what. So.
See, you can play your best horses in the first and second chukker, and then you can play them in the 5th and 6th with no problem.
We got some horses there. What do you got on your list there? We have lists of horses. Paulito's going to help me with the horses today. And what do we got Casablanca coming out on here, Paulito?
Casablanca. Granti has Irenita Ingenua.
Okay.
Tomacho Ole. I know that mare. I think was from the Pieres, no?
Right. Ole.
Jesse Sydney. And Barto has Chalo Netflix that also is a nice mare. I played her last year a little bit, and it's a very, very handy, very nice
mare.
Yeah,
it looks like Granty's going to come out on El Jabel as American, one of their American for the Santa Rita breed, which is the second half of that chukker. Yeah. I know it's going to be Jessie Bray again. I'm not sure about her. Let's see, do any of the other ones here? Open Salfina.
Sí, from Elestina.
Yeah, that comes from Elestina, right?
Yeah.
Remember, and we were talking about that, right? I'm learning more about the horses, but the first name is the breeder, right? When you say
When
you say open,
like Chalo is from Lolo Casañola,
okay.
Open is Elestina,
okay.
Irenita is the McDonald's,
okay. Very cool.
Ensenada,
Very cool.
You have also.
Yeah, that's something I've been learning more about now with the breeding. That they put how they put the first name. That's very cool, though. They put the breeding name first,
and then the name of the horse.
Yeah, I like that. So. That way, you know where the breeders are coming from. You know where the horses are coming from.
Sí.
But what do we got on the other team there, Paulito, for the dead end?
Evan White is in Nikita. Pedro Falavera, Incari Azarenka. Facu Llosa is in Juana. And Magula Prida. Cartonero Malcriada.
What's Cartonero? Who's that?
I don't know.
No, that's a new one. Okay.
There's Don Hercules Magrini.
Uh-huh.
Yatay is Nacho Figueras. I don't know.
Right. That's cool. That's good.
Cartonero, I don't know.
We're learning more about all the different operations, which is great. Perfect. So we'll keep an eye on those. I appreciate it, Paulito, help me out with all the different horses. Looks like we got all of our players on the field right there on the number 2 field here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. And here we go, our first player. Well, Grant Gansey, playing number 1 for Casablanca in his new helmet right there. Playing the number 2, Camacho Pierez on 6 goals. Playing the number 3, Barto Castanola on 10 goals. And we were just talking about him as Paulito played with him in the Argentine Open and won it. And then playing the number 4, Jessie Bray on 7 goals. And as Paulito said, 26-goal team and a very strong 26-goal team.
Oh, very, very, very tough. For me, one of the best in the season.
You got it. These guys here in the green and white, they have been a good team. They work very hard.
Sí, there are 4 warriors. They started. The first game was against us, and they didn't play the best game. And from that day, they've been improving and winning every game.
Yeah, you got it. So Evan White plays the number 1 on 1 goal. Facundo Yoza, Facu, we call him 7 goals. Magula Prida will captain the team in the white helmet, number 3 on 8 goals. And Pedro Falabella will play the number 4 on 7 goals. And I agree with you, Paulito. This team has gotten better and better every game.
Yeah. They start a little bit slow, maybe because of the horses. Maybe they didn't play many practice together, and now, bueno, they proved to be one of the best teams, and they are here because of a reason, no?
Yeah, so we'll see how they stand up here. As in their games, they were, and we'll go through some of their games here. They played against Richard Mill, and, well, when they played against you, it was 14-13.
Yeah.
Actually, you just beat them. You edged them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you edged them out.
Was really close.
Yep. And you scored 5 goals in that day. Sapo, he was 100% on his penalty shots. You guys had a very good day. And also Mikey scored 2 goals.
Mikey scored two nice goals, yes.
Yeah, and actually Anthony scored a goal. So, and you edged them out 14-13, and you had to give them 2 goals.
Yeah. Bueno. We were not happy to give them 2 goals.
You don't want to give them 2 goals.
No.
And then in their next game, they played Richard Mill, and it was against Teo Kaye. And I talked to Teo about this.
Wow, that was a great game.
Great game, 10-9.
Sí.
Yeah.
Sí.
And it was Tincho Merlo's day. Tincho was 100% from the penalty line, or he missed a couple penalty. He missed a couple fours. I talked to Tincho about that. They lost by 2. They lost by a goal, but once again they mixed it all up. Evans scored a goal. Loza scored 3 goals. Magoo scored 1, and then 3 by Felabella.
Sí, that was a great game to watch.
And then of course they had the Kaya, and that's when that was their semifinal.
And they played great.
They played well, 14-10.
Sí, 14-10. See, I thought it was going to be by 1 or 2, and
that was a 23-goal team against a 23-goal team.
Yeah.
So that was on the flat.
They start 0-0 that game.
Yeah, so that's the one game that they didn't receive any goals, and they still scored 14 goals. And that's why I think you got to watch out for these guys, Polito.
No, that day, Evan White played
unbelievable.
2-3 goals.
Yeah, he played easily. Yeah, might be played 4 or 5 a couple times. But he played very well as a 1-goal player, and that's what Polito's talking about. He is at 1 goal, so he played exceptionally. He scored 4 goals on the day. But more importantly, we always talk about the number 13 on being. Well, Memo Garcia used to say, if your offense scores 13 goals, your offense is playing well.
Yeah.
They scored 14 goals, and against a 23-goal team, that was a very good team with Harold De Carrillo, Santiago Tocolino is playing very well.
Sí,
Santi,
super team.
Yep, Harold, Lorene Zubieri, and Larry Austin. And so there you go. So that's where they were at. We'll talk more about the what happened here with the Casablanca team, because we got our first bowl in. Remember, 3 goals on handicap. We are using the Kersey change, and we are using the challenge system. And Paulito and I will help break that down for you all day long, as Paulito's going to be watching the replays today and helping me with a little color as we have 2 players come together here.
I think Magoo put the mallet on Barto's side, no?
So a little reaching call. Yeah, good call. Reaching. So remember, you can reach in the game of polo. You just cannot put the mallet underneath the horse's neck, behind or in the center, and reach on the other side. Good call, Polito. And they're going to drop that ball for the spot. It'll be a penalty 5A. And remember the challenge system. Each team will receive 1 challenge per half. That you need to use it or lose it. And they give that to our IRO/third man at the field, Steve Lane, as Barto Casanova is on the move right here. 10 goals. Barto by himself. Barto once. Barto twice. And walking the dog as Barto gets his first goal today. Wide open, though. Nobody there, huh?
Barto seems very relaxed.
Very relaxed. But where is everybody? ¿Dónde vas?
No, I think the white teams, they thought that maybe they fouled Magoo and they lost the mark, and Barto was alone.
Yeah, good point. I think they were all going on offense, I guess.
Yeah.
So once again, Tamacho's done a great job this playing the number 2, Polito, like getting the ball.
Tamacho's been very quick this season, and how Barto and Jesse hit the ball, I think is a good combination.
Yeah, they use each other very well. So that'll be the first goal day. That's going to work 1 goal back. And with our challenge system, remember, you need to use it or lose it with the challenge system. And if you do get your challenge right, you receive another. If not, you lose it. You get another one in the second half. And then all of our triggers are in place, and the umpires use the cameras to check and see if a goal was scored, check and see when the ball goes out of bounds at the end line or sideline, check and see on any bump or ride-off between two-legged athletes or four-legged athletes when they come together. Any hook or slash or play like that, they can check, and they can check for any unsportsmanlike conduct, and they can check the cameras as a trigger if the umpires disagree on a call. So, and then they'll go to, in real time, the CTV Sports studios, and my executive producer, Mike Ferrer, building and getting the technology organized in real time so that our IRO can watch everything from the field, and that's Steve Lane. Good knock-in here on the first knock-in of the game. Picked up here and controlled by Loza. It'll bounce off of Barto. Barto goes to a standstill. He's got Jesse Bray in behind. And he's got Tamacho. Now he's going to have to run with it, and he runs with it perfectly. Barto once. Barto works it in. Picked up now by Tamacho. Pierres with the shot. And the high flag. And Casablanca gets two back real quick.
Golazo de Tamacho. Great goal from Tomás Pierres.
Took them a while there. They were playing around with it in there, but they just stayed controlled. And then Tamacho brings out the lob wedge. You a big golfer?
I play.
You like to golf?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a great shot right here. As he watches, he lofts it over everybody's head right here. He just showed you how high you can actually hit that ball. I don't know how you guys do it.
He was clever because he had two horses, no, in front of him.
Very good, huh? Yeah, to go over the top.
Yeah.
On the bowl-in here, remember the bowl-in. We're going to switch directions for any of you new viewers today. We do switch directions in the game of polo. And watch out, Barto Castagnolo on the move, looking for the equalizer. Look at Jesse Bray. And this is something they've been doing the whole tournament, using Jesse Bray going forward. Jesse Bray with the approach. Jesse Bray with the finish. And he'll take the goalpost out. But that's a good example of how the goalpost will break away. And here you go, the equalizer. Early.
Barto was really clever there because he shot to goal, but he did it soft and easy, so the ball didn't go outside, no?
Yeah. So he held up on the shot to make it an easier shot.
Yeah.
Well said, Papolito, because you see Jesse, but they've been using Jesse going forward a lot.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great play, and they when Jesse goes forward, it adds a whole other dimension to their.
I think they're rotating a lot. That's why they're doing that.
Okay. Good. Yeah, a lot of rotation.
Yeah.
What do we got some horses coming in here. You got some extra horses coming up now, or looks like they're changing them up.
Grant is going El Jebel, Jesse, no. Barto Open Salfina, and Tomacho Absolute iPod. Then Evan.
And who we got for dead end? You got any extra ones for them?
Evan White is Plumero, Pedrito Pimentón.
Okay.
Facu Don Hércules Negada, and Magu Power Cantante. So
a good group of horses here for Casablanca anyways.
Sí, Casablanca did a good list.
It worked out.
It was.
You got to be happy with that, right, Polito? If you're captain of the Casablanca team.
Sí.
26-goal team against a 23-goal team, and they tie it up in the first 3.5 minutes of the first chukker.
Yeah, in 4 plays, they score 3 goals. So
yeah, good polo.
They start good. They seem very focused.
All right, let's see if the dead-end team can get it going here. Little back shot right to Barto once again. Casanola, no, who you got going forward now? Now Granty, so they might get a goal from everybody here. Double G on El Jebel, and look at that.
Great goal. Easy play.
Wow, she's a pretty mare too, huh?
Yeah, she's
an American thoroughbred here, probably for the Santalita breeding operation. And, man, El Jebel, look at this. She gets out in front for Granty. And Evan could do nothing but just hope for a miss.
Another great play from Barto that he hit a neck shot. And he let the ball stay on field, and Granty finished perfect.
And that's a good way to start. All 4 players
score
on the scoreboard. Good polo here by Casablanca early. Out the backside, though, and I like the way this guy's been playing. Yoza Facu. Here you go. This is the guy we're used to seeing. Facu Yoza takes it in, leaves it now for Magoo. He'll override. Barto takes control and works it in behind. Yoza comes in. Well done. Nice clean play there. Stays on his side. Outlet pass coming over from Tamacho. Grant will leave it for Barto. Barto's going to put the wood to it and drive it way downfield here. Nobody home but Magoo. Laprida, he's been good. He's been very strong here in the Palm Beach Open. Laprida keeps it moving forward. Grant's going to regroup now and take it back a bit for Casablanca and wait for some help. Tail shot off the boards. Well done, but picked up again by Laprida. Magoo, who's had a great, they might get a whistle here. As it looks there, we'll check the replay on this. I'm not sure if maybe Tamacho was maybe at 90 degrees there when he took that. I'm not sure if he's direct on the line. We'll check the replay. Here's a replay on this big screen, and we'll check on the far side. Coming up and down, or is it still going this way?
Could be a small foul. I don't know.
It's a little bit of a reaching foul. I think the line still, Polito was still going up and down the field.
Yeah.
And Polito Tamacho kind of grabbed it in front. So.
Was a little foul. For me, it was not big, not dangerous, but.
Yeah.
If you wanna...
the good thing for dead end here was they're going to get an open goal out of it.
They needed that, no?
they needed, you well said, they needed that too.
Yeah.
With the rhythm and energy that Casablanca has come out with here today, they definitely, this is a big part. Okay, Yoza, he's been very good from the penalty line on the open goal 40-yard penalty 3. Oh, bad luck. Man. You need that one.
Yeah.
Bad luck there for... That would have been the equalizer, but off to the side. And we'll start with the knock-in. As we click down to under a minute and a half now. And, a block here. Look at this. Jose says, I missed one. I'm going to make it up.
Jose is so quick, so good with the mallet that he recovered good, fast.
I'm not used to seeing him play. I know we're in Argentina. Does his family play Polito or just?
I don't know if his family plays, but when you see him on a polo field,
he is really quick. I agree with you. It's been fun to watch him play on 7 goals.
Super fast.
And he works really hard, huh?
Yeah.
Hard worker. So that'll get it even. And that's a positive possession there. Good block and good defense by Facundo Yoza. And now it'll be picked up here by Pierres. Stolen away by Magoo Laprida. Magoo trying to sneak it out here. Barto. Casanola now. He'll leave it behind. And now dead end, getting in a bit of a rhythm. Across the field it goes, but it'll be Jesse Bray to get there first. 25 seconds left here in the first chukker. Good rotation. Hard work there by Tamacho. That's going to give Barto Casanola an opportunity. Barto staying out in front on the bay pony. Checks his shoulder right there. See how much time he had left. We got Barto on there. He's got around really well.
Salfina. Open Salfina.
Open. Yeah, well done. Shoot, beautiful. That ball is going to go just off the field. So there you go. First chukker play. Well, not a bad chukker for Casablanca.
No.
They scored 4 goals, and, Yoda, he's upset with himself, but it is even. So we're going to go and get everybody on some fresh horses, and Polito and myself will be right back after this commercial break. This is the 2023 World Polo League Palm Beach Open Final.
Happy to be back in town, playing with the best teams, best boys, and, on the best fields.
So we're going to start the season a full power horse.
Just happy to be back in Florida, it's hometown. Looking forward to getting back on these amazing fields.
Taqueria has all your polo needs, from the novice to the professional. We carry all of our equipment in multiple grades to fill a price point to suit the individual.
CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz with Paulito Perez in the CTV studios today, and we're live from the CTV studios. We're at the Grand Champions Polo Club field number 2 for the finals of the 2023 World Polo League Palm Beach Open. And Paulito, once again, thank you for being here. We got some good horses coming out now. Tell me a little about second chukker horses.
Yeah, Grant is in Girl Power, an American.
Okay.
Jesse Bray, Fantasma. Barto is Nelita, and Tomás Pérez, Open Silenciosa. Then,
all right.
Then is Evan White is in Azafata. Pedrito is in Clarita Envidiosa. Facu Llosa is Don Hércule Manolo. And Magu is on Roxy.
Okie-do. So here we go. And early on, if you're just joining us, we have well, Paulito played in the tournament, and he played for Global Port, and he played with Mikey Romero, Sapo Cassette, and Anthony Garcia, and they mixed it up, and they played with Nino, and he played, they mixed it up a little bit on the teams, Obregon, and had a great season. And today, though, the two teams that made here, we're going to have a whistle on the play. We have Casablanca in their dark jerseys. That's Grant Gansey on 3 goals, Tamacho Perez on 6 goals, Barto Casanova on 10 goals, and Jesse Bray on 7 goals. Dead end, they're in the green and white, and they're Evan White on 1 goal, Facundo Yoza on 7 goals, Magula Prito on 8, and Pedro Falabella on 7. They're a 23-goal team. They were given 3 goals on handicap, but at the moment, it is tied up 4-4 after our first chukker, and here comes Barto, and that's a goal lasso.
Wow.
And we had a good look at that one, didn't we?
Bueno, Barto was involved on all the goals in Casablanca. Barto had something to do, no?
Yeah, everything. You said, all the passing.
The assistance, how you say it? The assistance?
Well said, Great passing by Barto in the first chukker. As Paulito was saying, if you missed our first chukker, he fed the ball to everybody. Great passes. And then he made a goal himself. And now that one was from about 100, 120 yards.
Sí.
Now, remember, we have the 2-point conversion, Paulito. So we have the two-point conversion in place. So if you score from behind the center line, you will get 2 points. But it's got to be behind the center line. You see the hash line? It's got to be the middle line. And behind that line, it can either be during play or on a penalty shot. And if with the way Barto's hitting the ball there, we might see one today. All right, on the backside, 5-4, Pedro Falabella. Down the right side, looking for Yoza, but it's going to be picked up here by Tamacho. Perez, he'll open that one up. Actually, right down the center, and Falabella will return the gesture, put it right back. Magula Prito tries to get a piece of it, turned around quickly now by Barto. Here comes Casablanca on the great pony. Barto decides to take this one forward, still has control. Now he'll slow the play. Looking to get free. Well done, Evan White, as he comes across there, though. He might fall across the right-of-way there as Evan goes to make a play under the neck. And Barto, I think he held his mallet back here. Yeah, he would have hit the horse.
Sí.
So, bad luck.
Was a little bit dangerous, maybe.
Yeah, riding in from behind, and then Barto makes a swing there. He'll hit the horse. So, good sportsmanship there by Barto Casanola. And a good call by our mounted officials. And that will move it down for a 60-yard shot. So a penalty 4. Actually, a pretty clean first chukker. We only had one foul or two fouls in the first chukker. And remember, we will have our halftime stats that'll be coming to you live here from the studio. So make sure you stay with us at halftime as Polito and I will go through the halftime stats for you. Open goal penalty 3, and it'll be Grant Gansey to do the honors. Well done.
Goal.
Good shooting, Grant. So Grant will get his second goal of the day. And Casablanca, well, like Paulito said, a very strong team, well dialed in, very, very tough. You got to be careful.
I think it's
Barto hits the penalty 4 is good, and Granty hits all the short ones.
It's a good combination.
Yeah, they combo out good. All right, back to the center. Dead end still looking for that rhythm. And here you go. Falabella says, come on, guys, let's get it going. Pedro, he'll work it down. Gets it down about the 100-yard line here. Now keep control, overrides. Barto takes on a couple players. Yoza needs to give one play there. He would have met one meeting 2 there, so leave it. Now they'll leave it for Tamacho. Tamacho's going to run with it. Now give it back to Barto. And Barto would have to use it here. He uses it perfectly, not to get a delay of game. Well done, Barto. Backed up there. Bounces off a pony. Wow, I don't know where that ball went, but it gets picked up here by Magoo Laprida. And Magoo. Laprida's going to fire one from way out, about the 100-yard line, leaves it inside the 60, but nobody home, and it'll be Barto now. Casanola looking for Jesse Bray. Jesse wearing the 4 is going to drive one down. Oh, look at this. Grant Gansey's got about 5 lengths on everybody. Grant with the approach shot off to the right side. Look for the deep next shot. And golazo, Grant Gansey.
What a play. Barto to Jesse, Jesse to Granty. Golazo.
Yes, that's about as quick as you can do it, right?
They're doing so easy, the polo, no?
Yeah, no, they're playing very, very fast and open style and just letting everything work for them there, Polito. Like you said, great passing. You said it. As Barto finds Jesse on a full run, and then Granty just let the Black Bear run, and that's a great finish. He's got a little step on Evan today right now.
Sí. Evan needs to start playing like the other day.
Yeah. Good rhythm right now for Casablanca. Looks like Dead End still looking to try to get into that rhythm that they had in their semifinal against Calle.
Yeah, because they're doing 7-1, no?
Yeah. Yep. You got it. 7-1 on goals being scored. Remember the 3 goals on handicap that were given to Dead End, being a 23-goal team. So back to the center we'll come after our courtesy change. That was a courtesy change for the second chukker. Loose ball play. And a whistle on the play will stop the clock right around 3:16. I don't think that's some switch the horses. They switch any horses there, or you see anything on that thing, Polito?
They are.
It came. I'm not sure who came wrong there with Jesse.
I think Jesse crossed a little bit the line.
Yeah, so they're going to go to. Yep, you're right. They're going to move this one down. Now remember, they still have challenges.
Facu had the line and
right.
Also a small foul that could be or could be not.
I understand. Yeah, little tight, little chick foul like the earlier one with Tamacho.
Yeah,
tight ones.
They're fouls, but little fouls.
Any changes on the horses? I know they went for the courtesy change there. We'll be in our second chukker.
Grantis on Open Divina from Ernestina.
Right.
Jesse Papusa. Barto is in Borren Rapera. Tomacho is Open Coquetona, also from Ernestina.
Okay. Who's Borner? Do you know that one is? Who the breeder is on that one? What the one Barto's riding?
It's
Bornin. Do you know that?
I know, but I don't remember.
Yeah, no worries. That's what, it's great to see. There's so many different ones, huh? Today, it's amazing the amount. And what we got for Dead End? They kind of mix it up a little.
Evan is in Máquina. Pedrito Incari Ubita, Facus Don Hercule Boni, y Magu is in Motor Curry. I think Motor is his breed.
Yeah, and
Motor
also,
is Magu.
it's funny, I was talking with, so they're going to go and get one here, so well done, Yoza. And now Yoza's back, so they needed that.
They need Josa on fire.
They need him on fire. Good call. He's got to make all day. I know when he missed that first one, he was upset with himself. He's been really good, though, Polito.
How many goals he scores per game?
Yeah, I mean, he has been all over the place. Like I said, we'll go through his goal scoring during the season, but he's done a great job. As you said, a lot of fun to watch. Very strong 7-goal player. All right, on the bowling note, one here by Jesse Bray. We're going to click down just around 2.5 minutes left here in the second chukker. Jesse's going to pick up the loose ball. Now he's going to shoot a goal. That one's rolling towards the goal. Cleaned up, taken out. And looking for, well, it looked like Falabella was trying to get it out there, but look at Barto. Turn the corner full speed. Now Casanola slams on the brakes. He'll slow it down and watch. Here comes the shot on goal. Get out of the way. Hey, here comes the cannon.
Barto looks like he's playing a practice in his house. He's relaxed.
Yeah, very relaxed. Yeah, no, very, very relaxed. Well said. He's
Bueno, he plays the final of the Open like this.
Yeah, no, is he like that? Yeah. That's what I was going to ask you. He seems very relaxed, him and his brother.
No, Vegeta is a little bit more, how you say, more awake. Barto seems like...
He's younger too, right?
Tranquilo.
Yeah.
No, Barto is older.
Older, yeah, Barto's older. How many year difference?
I think 2.
2 years, yeah. Yeah, he looks very relaxed when he's out there. When I was umpiring, I've umpired some of the games, and he seemed very relaxed, very tranquilo. So, and playing very well, both of them. All right, here we go though. Back on the bowling, back to 8-5, and let's see. Magoo says, "Come on, guys." Well, actually, we're going to move it down here, but off to the right side. They'll click down to about a minute left here. You might get one more knock in. So we got our final knock in here, the second chukker. And Jesse Bray will go ahead and do the honors here. They're going to go ahead and use it. Ooh, down the center it goes. It hit off a horse there. Then he gets backed up. Oh, they might have a chance to get one here. Here comes Falabella. Pedro. Shot on goal. Bounces off a pony across the center. Yoza goes for the near side neck shot. And Magula Prida. Oh, and Malice in the air. But I don't think you're going to get a whistle here. No, looking for everything. But that's going to go ahead and shut it down. So, after 2 chukkers, 8-5. And that ball's going to roll just off the left side. We'll check with our instant replay official IRO. A good shot of Magula Prida right there as we end our second chukker. So stay with us as we will be back after this commercial break for our third chukker of the World Polo League Palm Beach Open Final live on CTV Sports.
We're here at the Santa Rita Polo Farm where the PTF Polo ASSN Junior Tournament is being held for the first time ever at this location. And I mean, could you get a more beautiful venue? Probably not. The tournament includes players of all ages, starting with the youngest at just 2 years old and the oldest at 20 years old. So you've got all ages, all skill levels, and a whole lot of fun. Let's go check it out.
It reminds me of my days when I was in that position playing the kids tournament, and for us it meant the world. So I'm very happy to be here supporting my son and other kids as well, because I think they really enjoy this, and for them even more important than for us probably playing the 26 or the 22.
Well, that's a wrap on the PTF Polo ASSN Juniors Tournament at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. So much incredible talent coming up through the ranks. The future is certainly bright for the sport of polo. Now, for more information on the PTF, head to polotraining.org. And of course, head to Chukker TV for all of our awesome content, including full game broadcasts.
Welcome back, everybody. CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz with Polito Pierres in the house today. Very special day for us today here. Polito, 10 goals, highest rated American player. You realize you're born in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's great. I mean, I know you're of course, you're from a lot of from Argentina and stuff, but you're born in Connecticut, so you are American, and you're the highest rated American, so congratulations.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you very
10
much.
goals. You and Nikki are the top players, and so that's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, where in Connecticut? In Greenwich or?
In Greenwich, yeah.
In Greenwich.
Yeah. My father played many years there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Your dad played a lot there, of course, and your cousins are all the Pierre's boys. Well, your cousin's playing right now.
Yeah.
Tamacho.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Facundo and Gonzalito are also his cousins, as Polito's dad also played from the Pierres dynasty, I should call it. Very, very strong.
Goal.
And here we go.
They needed this goal.
A quick goal here, and this is what they needed. They come out of here and they break the knock-in down, Magula Prida. And as Polito just said, oh, there you go, what a beautiful shot. This will be his third of the day, or his second of the day. Actually, first of the day, I apologize.
First, no?
Yeah, his first. I apologize. Yeah, we had Yoza taking
all the goals, no?
Yeah, taking the penalty shot, scoring all the goals there. So, and that's going to make it. Remember, 3 goals on handicap will make it 8-6. And they get out here, and they're going to let them play now as they come together right there in just a little space. But at the moment, as I said, Casablanca been basically controlling the rhythm, and we've yet to see Dead End play their type of game. So they've come out here to third chukker, very strong. Let's see if they can keep it going. Magoo, under the neck with it. Well done. He'll take it over to the far side. Jesse Bray comes in. He'll get there before him, backs it up. A little back shot. It bounces off. Yoza tries to get a piece of it. And Magoo's doesn't want to foul there, so he pulls out of the play. And Jesse Bray will work it in. Bray leaves it for Barto. Barto, well, just a big back shot right there. And it'll be picked up and turned around by Grant. Now, this is that full rotation you're talking about, Polito.
Yeah, Grant is at back.
Yeah, they rotate everywhere, huh? They just don't care about their numbers.
Yeah.
It seems to work very well for Casablanca, and that's why they've been winning on the rotation. Tamacho comes flying in there. And they might get him on a whistle here on the reaching. It looked like he got in there pretty quick, but let's check the replay here. Comes across the center, and I think Magoo's going to get on there. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
So Magoo will get in there just behind Tamacho, and we'll have a penalty 5A in favor of Casablanca. Who we got now there, Polito, on our third chukker? They rotate the horses around a little
Evan
bit.
White is in Incari, Tierra Vasca.
Ernita.
Pedrito,
Yeah.
Pedro is in Iris. Facu is Missouri. And Magu is in Fatiga. Then Granty, Irenita Williams. Jesse, Mecha. Barto is in Luca Sofi. I think Luca is Eduardo Novillo.
Mm-hmm.
And Tomás Open Copia, also from Ellerstina.
Yeah.
So Tomás, lots of Ellerstina.
It's great to see all those different, like you said, with the breeders again once again. And here you go, Barto Casanola.
Oh,
And Barto's going to go ahead and get it.
another goal.
So they started with the penalty shot there, and they didn't have a positive possession. It gets stolen away, and Casablanca turns the defense into offense. But here goes Magoo. Laprita's going to get out in front here. He's got a little bit of room here, but look at this. Barto coming back hot. Barto, well done. And Barto, wow, getting there quickly on Luca. She's very quick. Lucas Sophie. Man, she can scat a little bit.
See, I think Barto was angry because they didn't wait for him in the throwing, no?
Oh,
Look at him, how he was with the mallet.
Oh, okay, yeah, like I said, he got back a little late, or they said they'd wait for him. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. So what Paulito's saying there is, remember, the umpires usually wait for the last man.
Yeah.
But there are situations where sometimes they get caught where they're not, or the umpire might bowl it in a little early, and that can that can change the game. You got to be careful sometimes. Here's a good shot of Evan White down in our end zone cams. White.
It's a safety, no?
What do you think? Playing very well for one goal, huh?
No, very well.
And from Canada.
From Canada.
Yeah, from Canada, Toronto, Canada. Have you ever been to Canada, Paulito, or played up there?
I've been in Calgary, yeah.
Calgary.
My first trip, when I was 14, I went to Groom there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In Calgary?
In Calgary, yeah.
Calgary, cool. Yeah, that's where the Mannixes are.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. So you know Okotoks. That's
Okotoks.
Yeah,
I used to live there.
Yeah. They have good beer there.
Yeah. I was with Dylan Foster.
Yeah, okay. I know exactly where you are. Yeah, I've been there too. That's very cool. Yeah, that's of course a big shout out to Fred Mannix and Fred Senior. If you're watching today, this is Avaleta Familia.
Yeah, everyone was there.
Mm-hmm. Clemente and Julio and Agucho and Henry.
Yeah.
Yep, very good friends of mine. I actually, first time Henry came to America, my brother and I picked him up from the airport.
Yeah.
You
have a good memory.
Yeah, yep. Here we go. For our first, another shot, he's 1 for 2. Yoza on the 60s. And, just off to the side there. Well, we've been talking about those. You need those today.
Yeah, you cannot miss. Against Casablanca today, you cannot miss.
Yeah, it's very tough. Like you said, we saw that earlier today in the $50,000 12-goal final. Paulito, same thing happened. One team was very strong for the penalty line, the other wasn't. It made, it was a big difference at the end.
Yeah, the penalties are so important.
Yeah. So that ball's going to go just out of bounds. We are going to get a change of possession. We call it a cop on the pitch. And let's see if Dead End can have a positive possession here. Falabella down the center. Yoza comes over. Magoo goes against Bray. Falabella overreaches. Barto's going to move it down the field. And here comes Jesse. Jesse slams on the brakes. Now looking for, that's a pretty ball. Does it get out there? Oh, it bounces off of Evan White. But look at Barto coming in hot. Barto, backed up cleanly by. Did it go out of bounds?
I think a foul, but I don't know for who.
Yeah, because they come in here. It's a great ball, but Jesse bounces off of Evan White right there. What Barto? Evan's got to give way.
I don't see a foul.
And I didn't see anything either.
Maybe
I don't know what were they calling it on Evan?
For me, it was not Evan's foul.
Yeah, I mean, both teams still have a challenge here.
Maybe the first foul.
Was the first one with Evan coming across, but he kind of cleared out nicely.
Cleared
right?
out, and for me, even if he hit a back shot, I didn't think that was foul. So, but maybe from there.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't maybe challenge that one, Polito.
Yeah, because it's third chukker. They could.
You should third chukker, right?
They were able to.
Yeah, third chukker. You got 3 minutes left. You got an open goal penalty too.
Maybe they forgot about the challenge and they're focused on the game and they forgot
no,
about.
I understand. Yeah, they might have been down there going to change for the Kersey change. They're checking. I know Magoo's very good at his challenges. He actually won a couple this year. He actually he won a couple ball placement challenges. Magoo.
Nice. I think they forgot.
So they still have one if they need it, but that's going to push it to 10-4 or 10-6, so 4-goal difference. But that might have been a good one to look at because I wasn't sure what they called there also. They might have won, they might have lost, but look at this ball.
Oh, golazo de Facu Llosa.
Wow.
Great goal.
He hit that ball good. 100 yards.
Sí. This is what the end needs to.
Yes.
Facu just starts getting.
And that's what you're wondering. You know how we have the 2-point conversion, Polito?
Yeah.
You know, from center?
But it's difficult.
Would you like to have the line closer?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe like 120?
The fields are so good, and you have a lot of grass.
Yeah.
And I think it's hard to hit the midfield.
No, I understand
in
it.
these fields.
A lot of people have said that, but I'd love to hear what you have to say. We'll talk about it when we have a moment. Because Frederick Mannix was telling me he'd like to see it a little closer, maybe 120, 130.
Yeah.
Okay, a great goal by Yoza. Let's see if he can get another one here. Look at this. Yoza's going to try to get one, because if they can get a couple goals here going into halftime, then we're going to be ready for a good second half. Let's see. They get a whistle.
Something happened.
Yeah, they slowed something up.
Magu is hurt.
Yeah, someone looked like he went off, so make sure, man, I hope he's okay. You know, Magoo, he's been very strong. Let's see if we can see it here.
It seems he pulled the muscle, no?
Oh man, I gotta tell you, I know what you're saying.
Here, no?
Yeah, you're right. The jockey muscle.
See. I think Magu
Actually did the same thing umpiring.
Yeah.
Well, Mayor went one way, went the other way, Polito, and man, I hope he's okay, because he's been a big part of this team and their success. So hopefully he's okay. Looks like they're going to go ahead and put him in the cart. Our medic's always on the scene here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Big part. Safety first. And they'll get Magoo back to his tent, and we'll see if he's okay. And, 10-7. And they've mixed it up. Yoza being the goal scorer right now. See, yeah, it looks like he is limping there, as Polito was saying. So a minute 25 left. He doesn't look too happy. Looks like they're going to take his knee pad off, so I don't know if he's going to stay in or if they're taking both of his knee pads off. And there's a good shot of Steve Lane with our mounted officials. Discussing what's going on. This figure he will get his time to make sure he's okay. And here we go. Not a good thing to see in the finals. Now remember, the Palm Beach Open is usually played on the Open, but based on it being as many teams, we had a 23 goal team, or 3 23 goal teams and a 24 goal team. So to even the field, they played it on the handicap this year, and like Polito was saying, it actually evened it out really well. I mean, it made those other teams with the handicap very strong.
Sí.
Big difference when you're getting 3 or 4 goals.
It's not nice to give goals, eh?
To give them up.
Not nice.
So they had 4 teams. 8 teams. You had 2 brackets of 4 this year, Polito.
Yeah.
And it was a tough bracket, because if you lost one game, it was tough. You had to be careful.
Sí. No, all games counted, and from the first day, you needed to win all games.
And they were all so close. As we said, we were talking about your team. Everything was like boom, boom, boom. The dead end team, they besides their one game that they won by 4 goals, their semifinal, they played against Richard Mill, and it was a 10-9 game, and that was Teo Kai, Tincha Morlos, Pablo McDonough, and Nacho Naviza Estrada, a very good 26-goal team. We had against you. It was 14-13. You won, Global Port. And with the Casablanca team, they were the same deal. I mean, they played against, or they played the Kaye team, which we're talking about, who was one of the teams that was in the mix. They were a 23-goal team. All of their games were a 1 or 2 goal difference. It was all the games were so very close. Here's a good look at the field 2. And we're coming live in the studio right here. And so, Palito, let me ask you. So we have the rule from center field. If you hit a ball from center field, you get 2 points.
Sí.
And it's very hard to do.
Sí, very hard.
Yeah, especially here. Now in Aspen, you remember in Aspen, you think the ball goes further in Aspen?
I think no, because of the
elevation.
Of the elevation.
Yeah, so what Paulito was saying is we play at 6,500 feet in Aspen, and I've seen a lot of goals scored from like 165, Paulito, so I agree with you.
Sí,
Nick, Nacho, they've scored. So where do you think a line would be? Like, because you figure most of the time when you hit a 60-yard penalty shot, it goes about 80, 100 yards, would you think?
Sí,
if you hit it well?
The big hitters, yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's just hitting it nice and easy. So do you think 120 or 130? Or?
120 would be nice. No?
Nice. So if you put a line straight across the field at 120 yards.
Could be.
Yeah, it might be cool.
Could be cool.
So you never know. We always like bringing stuff up like this. We'll bring it up to the tournament committee, see what they say. And we'd love to know what you think here at CTV Sports, because remember in basketball, you like basketball?
Yeah.
You have the three-point shot?
Yeah.
Big part of basketball. So we're always evolving the game here at the Grand Champions Polo Club, Aspen Valley Polo Club, and CTV Sports. So it's great to hear what you have to say there, Paulito, because Frederick Manis, he got to say the same thing. I talked with Nacho, Navija, Estrada, and Tamacho, and they thought the same thing.
Was a little bit closer.
Yeah, right around that 120.
No, and the field here, they're so good, so much grass, that the ball doesn't bounce too quick, no?
Right, doesn't move as fast. I got you. And remember, nobody can touch that ball. So you got to hit it.
Somebody touches, ciao.
No, you got to hit it good. So it's one of those things you might see in the future. It will change the game.
Yeah.
It will change the game for sure. And I'd love to see it too. We'll see they're adapting the rule. We use the center hit because you play in beach polo and you play in snow polo.
In snow polo, I never play.
Right. So let us know what you think out there in CTV Sports World. If you think, where a line should be or any ideas, we'd love to see that. We are going to make sure Magula Preet is okay. And we are going to be, we're going to go to a commercial break. And they are going to get a replacement. So we'll find out who that replacement is. But stay with us. We will be back here to finish our first half of the 2023 World Polo League Palm Beach Open Final live from Field 2 at the Grand Champions Polo Club.
My name is Augustine Malman. I am a chef. I trained with my uncle in Argentina in several restaurants, and now I travel the world creating unique experiences, all cooked with fire. For this event, we came from California. My team and I had some previous events there, and we traveled with my wood oven trailer and all of our grills from Santa Barbara, California. Well, when we got here, we always arrive about a week prior to the event. There's several things that we order from out of town, like the firewood. We make reservations of all of the rental items, kitchen equipment, anything we need prior to our arrival is already reserved. And then once we arrive into town, we'll source out whatever products are on the menu, like fish, red meats, fruit, vegetable, anything that we need specifically for that menu that we chose. We will source it once we get in town. My team is everything. I mean, I always tell them and to my clients, without a good team, you can't execute these kind of dinners. It takes a lot more work than what people see when they show up to the events. It takes, like I said, sometimes weeks to prepare for an event like this because we're traveling from out of town, so we have to source everything we're not familiar with. The new barn is, we're here. This is the first dinner we're doing here, so we're very excited to be here. It's amazing. It's a great place to be, and it has this inner courtyard, which is amazing to do dinners, with a special area back here behind me to do all of our grilling and the fire showcase. So it's great to be here. It's a beautiful place. It's very different being up in the mountains, but I feel with Melissa and Mark and all the events we do together, I mean, I feel like it's home. You know, we've been cooking for them for about 4 or 5 years now. But as far as showcasing what we want to showcase and being in an incredible place like Aspen Valley Polo Club, that's no different to Wellington. I mean, it's a beautiful place up here. It's going to be a 4-course seated meal. As the first course, we have a halloumi cheese that we sear on our fire plancha with shrimp, pine nut gremolata sauce on top. The second course seated will be a roasted beetroot salad with goat cheese and arugula, lemon zest and olive oil. And then the main course tonight will be a mashed potato, sweet potato puree with skirt steak and chimichurri sauce. My name is Augustine Malman, and we are in Aspen Valley Polo Club, one of the most beautiful places to do an outdoor fire dinner experience.
Number 1 leading his team as always. They call him the Cobra. Give it up for Mr. Mark Ganzi. Then at number 2, our second 10-goaler of this match. Give it up for Hedda Castagnola, ladies and gentlemen. Number 3, there is only one man that can, and that is Mr. Nick Roldan. There he is. And at number 4, all the way from the Great White North from Canada, please give it up for the one and only Mr. Fred Mannix.
the World Polo League, a new breed of polo.
We were excited to start. The field was amazing. We knew that it was a really tough team that we had against. Mark always puts a really strong team in the field, and it was Gilberto's first game, tournament, and everything. So happy that he did good. I used to play a lot with Pablo when I was younger. We were cousins and we played a lot of kids tournament together until we played the Open together. Then a few years we play against each other, and now we had the opportunity to play back again, and it feels really good. Have a lot of connection, and with Alejandro I played last year here with Melissa. He's a great defender, a great back. He plays really simple. He understands the game really good, so he makes things simple. And Gilberto, I think he had a really good game. Yeah, I think yes. Well, this is a single elimination tournament, so winning today was keeping one foot in the tournament. So it was really nice now that we have another game in the weekend to keep playing, and yes, a lot of fun.
This is a championship meet. All the best jockeys in the world are here, and I'm excited to ride against them. And you get to watch some really incredible, talented athletes out there.
To us, it's a place to be in the winter.
I love Gulfstream Park because of the racing.
The palm trees, the beach is right here. The horse racing is some of the best in the country.
A lot of good horses come out of here. And if you want to go to the next level, Gulfstream Park was the place to come.
I remember the first time I came to Gulfstream, it was like this big fairy tale place. All the history. And all these great horses, trainers, jockeys. It was everything that I ever dreamed of.
My favorite part about ABSC is seeing all my friends. I have so many friends here at ABSC and USASA, and don't know what I would do without them. Just hanging out with my coach. Hanging out with my coach would be really fun too, but I just need friends too, you know? Everybody needs friends.
ABSC is like a really fun place because you're gonna make jumps, new friends, and you're gonna ski a lot of places.
When you see kids, they are smiling, they are happy, they are laughing, they are telling jokes, they are just glowing with excitement, and that just makes me feel confident that we are really doing something right, and that's really what it's all about.
You know, this is ABSC's largest fundraiser for our club, you know, and I think the true importance of this is we are making a conscious effort to make sure that kids in the Roaring Fork Valley have the opportunity to get on snow, ski, and snowboard.
So I've been a part of the Aspen Valley Ski Club since I was 10 years old, and growing up in the valley was a really special experience because you're open to so many different opportunities, and one of which is being able to ski. And I never really thought that my dreams would come true, but now Aspen Valley Ski Club has allowed me to ski for a living, and I can never be more grateful for being a part of the club.
We love ABSC! We love ABSC!
Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz with Polito Pierez today here in the CTV studios. We're at the finals of the 2023 World Polo League Palm Beach Open. And, well, we had a little bit of an injury. It was 10-7, Polito. We had a little injury with Magoo. Looked like his maybe jockey muscle.
See how you say riding muscle, no?
Yeah, riding muscle. Right there is groin, hamstring area. And so we are going to have a replacement. It's going to be Gringo Columbres. So Gringo right there in the maroon helmet. And he should be ready to go, number 3. A good shot of Gringo right there. It looks like he's got Messi on the back. Is that Messi or, I don't know, maybe a picture of himself? Like a soccer player.
Where, in the helmet?
Oh, Maradona.
Maradona, maybe.
Maradona.
I think Gringo is more Maradona fan.
You're a Maradona fan? Yeah, I'm a Maradona fan.
Sí, that's...
Who's your favorite soccer player?
Bueno, I like Messi.
You like Messi, yeah.
Sí.
Yeah, I was just saying, there's a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
And, but Gringo will come in, and Gringo's going to come in, I believe, at 7 goals. So he'll have to assume the 8 goals. So there won't be any change there. They won't get a goal back. He'll have to assume the 8-goal handicap. And, but horse-wise, he should know the horses pretty well here. And I think it was about a minute left. Right around a minute in the chunker. And so we'll look like Gringo out there. Very good. Thank you for your patience, everyone, here on CTV Sports. A big final. And our first final, was won by Casablanca, the All-Star Challenge. Our second, the Founders Cup, won by Audi, Team Audi. And then the teams came together. And we had a few new teams, as we talked about. Polito, he played with the Global Port team, and Mikey Romero himself, Sapo Cassette.
There's Magoo.
And there's Magoo. So Magoo looks like he's okay. That's good to see.
Sí, pero look at the face.
Yeah. But, yeah, like you said, it's tough. He's a tough guy.
He's a warrior, Magoo.
Yeah, he's a warrior, man. So for him to come off out of the game, it's got to be something pretty serious, especially a big game like this. So it looks like they got the horses going warm. They'll let the procedures are, of course, let the player warm up a little bit. When we talk about horses, let's talk about one. We got a little time here. Monkey Puzzle. Super horse, I hear.
Super horse, yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about Monkey Puzzle?
See, I tried her 2021 in England. We arrived to the British Open final with UAE. And I told Tommy Berford, please, let's get some horses for the final. Because it was a long season for us. We played the Queen's Cup final, then we arrived to the Queen's Cup, to the Gold Cup, and the horses were dead. And I told, please, Tommy, tell some English player to give us some horses. And Richard Laporte brought us Monkey Puzzle the day before.
Right.
Was end of the season. I played her a chukker. And then I took her to the final of the Gold Cup. That day was raining. There were thunders.
Right.
So I played her 2-3 minutes only. And I had a feeling that I had to buy her, you know.
Right.
In the game, I didn't like her much because I played her little. But I had a thing that I had to buy her and take her to Argentina, and I did it. She arrived to Argentina I think the 22nd of September.
Right.
And she played for me Hurlingham and Palermo. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Beautiful. Wow.
So now I clone her. I have one clone of her.
Oh, nice. Is she still playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Last year also, 2021 was my best, and last year also one of my best.
Awesome. Well, keep us in line on how the clone goes. We want to know here on CTV Sports. Awesome. Remember Monkey Puzzle? Always great to hear about those four-legged athletes. They're everything to the players. Without the four-legged athlete, Paulito will tell you he's not 10 goals without the ones he rides. So trust me, that's a huge part of the game. And right here, Gringo's going to come in. Our first play, this ball drops down. And Gringo gets a piece of it. And then we get right there, just a little bad luck. Looks like Camacho was clearing out. His horse stepped on the ball. You have a blocking foul. Let's move it to center field, though. But we might get an opportunity here at the two-pointer. And I'll move that one behind the line. There you go. Looks like Falabella's not going to tee it up, so they might just go for the tap here. There's a lot of teams have been using the tap play here, more of a controlled play from center. There's the outlet pass looking for Evan. And picked up here by Yoza. Leaves it for Evan. Barto. Gringo. Off a pony. And look at this. He's cleared out quickly. And now we got a horse race. Oh, well done. Great ride-off by Jesse Bray. And look at this. Camacho Piedras on the gray pony is on his way. There's the approach shot across the center. Good read by Falabella. They leave it in there for Bray. And a coast-to-coast like butter on toast. Is that all the way?
What a play from Tomacho. He was very clever not to foul.
Yeah.
And then he took the ball, almost scored.
Yes, sir.
And here Jesse scores a goal and penalty one, maybe. No?
Yeah, I know. They have to be careful there. He shouldn't touch that ball. They could call one, police. I think the ball went across first of all. So they'll probably let it go, but you got to cuidado. Yeah, you don't want to make that play right there. Because, yeah, they were going to call the one. Good call, Polito. Well done.
Yeah.
So you are going to get... Yeah, actually, our IRO was very happy to hear a 10-goal player talking about penalty one.
That one was clear.
That was an easy one, he says. Yes, sir. Well, that but as I said, it's it's one of those plays. I think. Well, what do you think? It's helped with the game, right? It's helped clean up the middle of the goal, the one, right?
The penalty one.
Playing, calling the one, or what?
See, it makes you. Maybe some plays you say, okay, I just fouled because it's a goal and it gets dangerous. So
you said it.
I think it's good.
No, well said, Paulito, because a lot of players used to do that just to see if the umpires would blow the foul,
Sí.
And now it's taking that out of there.
Wow, Tomacho is on fire.
Yeah, he is on the gray mare. He's getting a lot done. They get the one, and look at this. We see this a lot, Paulito, where you score, you get the one, and then they go to center with the possession, and they score.
Sí. I don't know if
he's clean here or not. Did he get the ball?
Maybe Evan took a foul. No.
Yeah, he hit the ball, so he said clean.
Sí.
Yeah, so it's going to count.
Is it goal?
Goal. So 2 goals there. So you get one from the penalty one, which will give to Jesse Bray, and then the one will go to Camacho Piedras. So there you go. 2 quick goals scored quickly. Here's our halftime stats here. Polito, this is how we do it on. We got 12-7 on the halftime stats, of course. 14-9 on shots. Casablanca definitely taking more shots. We saw that.
Yeah.
And knock-ins, more knock-ins for Casablanca. So dead end is missing the goal more. So a better stat for Casablanca, only missing the goal twice and winning by 5. So well done there. They're winning on the bull-in 7-6. They committed 1 more foul, but that's not bad, 5-4. And then 2 for the penalty line, and then 1 for dead end.
Sí. In the throw-ins, I thought that Casablanca won more from here, no?
Mm-hmm.
I think Barto won most of the throw-ins.
Yeah, sometimes they get those throw-ins, you win one really quick, and then the opposing team gets it back really quick.
Sí, but I think Barto today he's controlling the throw-ins.
Yeah, no, they've done a good job there. So they're going to go right into the second half, Polito. So because of the break we took with Magoo. So they went ahead. Both teams decided to go straight into the half. So that was our halftime. When Magoo was injured, we don't like to have a halftime like that, but that's what you need to do. Is Magoo was. And that will make it 12. And we'll see. Here we go. We're going to bowl in now on Gaston Dorniak right here in front of us. So Gaston and Esteban Ferrari in the saddle today. Esteban on the gray pony in the back there. Gaston right here in front. And they'll line right back up, and we're going to keep it going. We'll see Gringo Columbres, remember, is playing for Magoo Prida right here. Gringo's had a lot of high goal experience. Magoo has been captaining the team at a high level, so we'll see if he can get it going. Grant Gansey very quickly out of the bowling here. They win. They actually lose the bowling, but then they win the defensive play, get it moving forward. Yoza, he'll take it down. Tamacho, and they leave it for Evan now. Evan. Bartow's going to steal it away quickly, and he gets out the door here, and I like that non-call as that window was wide open as Bartow, everybody's appealing, but Bartow on the chestnut mare was moving away. Ooh, Gringo had the opportunity there for the steal. Castanola keeps it moving forward. Now they leave her nobody on Tamacho here. He's got time to take his time, and now he'll shoot this one down to the right side. Bartow.
Oh, he crossed it.
A deep neck shot there. So the stats read very well. And they went ahead and took advantage of that 12-7 to 5-goal lead. Remember, 3 goals on handicap to start this one out. If you're just joining us, we did have an injury, dead end in the green and white with Evan White, Facundo Yoza. It was Magula Prida, and now we have Gringo Columba is playing with Pedro Falabella. If you're just joining us here for our second half, they're a 23-goal team, 22 goals with Gringo. We get a penalty here. Oh, and Tamacho. It's going to come over the top of it a little there. Yeah,
Fabulazo de Tamacho.
Yeah. Yeah, he just said, I'm going to go for it. Actually, good play by Evan, though.
Fabulazo de Tamacho.
Yeah, for a one-goal player to come in there and take control, move that ball the inside. We were talking about his level at 1 goal. He's played very well. Casablanca coming in here at 26 goals with Grant Gansey, Tamacho Perez, Barto Casanola, and Jesse Bray. They're in the dark jerseys. Again, once again, thank you for joining us on CTV Sports. If you missed the first half, 3 goals were given to the green and white, and Casablanca, they fixed that in the first chukker. So, and it'll be Yoza on the penalty 2. So a good way to start off the second half. And back to the center we will go for the bowling. Beautiful day here at the Grand Champions Polo Club as we are live from Field 2. And as I said, if you're in the area and you're watching, well, the festivities are going off out there. We had the 5th annual Nick Rodan Sunset Polo and White Party last night. 50 Cent was the special guest. A lot of fun. Actually, Paulito and I were just talking about that. We had some, oh, look at this. There's going to be a loose ball play here. And I don't know if there's a whistle on the play or not.
Foul, no?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think so. Clearing up. Yeah. They're going to block him there.
Somebody didn't allow Barto to go forward.
And they'll drop that one right there. Because Falabella was saying, well, maybe he hit it into him, but did he have room to go around? Kind of interesting there, Polito, you know?
Maybe Barto hit the ball there, no?
Yeah, because if Barto hit the ball there, if the guy had time to move, then I would think you get a non-call there. So we'll see if they decide to challenge or not.
So I will challenge, but sometimes from here you see it so clear, and when you're there, it's difficult.
So we had a challenge.
They challenged?
Yeah, and they won.
They won. So it's
so and then but there was a helicopter for the appeal.
Oh.
So they have a penalty from the spot. Oh. Because they might have done a continuation and get a goal. Oh, against Black. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was wondering there. So, so there we go. They're going to move this one down. Oh, no, as he just goes over the line there. So another knocking coming. And, well, good challenge.
Good challenge, but bad luck with the helicopter.
Yeah, exactly. So that was the only thing. So, but it's Polito that we're saying, and that's good point, Polito. If you hit a ball at somebody, they can't move, so
Exactly.
it's not their fault.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Pero bueno, it looks from here looks easy to make the call. For the umpires to be there inside is really difficult.
Always difficult. And I appreciate you bringing that up, Polito,
It's
especially.
really difficult.
Yeah, it's your rating and you understanding that.
From here, we have 5 cameras. You see it so clear.
Yeah, we're sitting in the as we say, sitting in the rumble seat here, you and I, with all the drone and the center cam and the end zone cams and slow mo and all the replays, and it brings it to another level.
Yeah.
And remember, as like Polito was saying, those umpires are calling everything at 20, 25 miles an hour and split-second timing.
They're on a horse that moves.
Uh-huh.
You have 8 players to watch.
Yeah, and then you got different angles. And
so difficult.
Yeah, positioning. And so it's great for you to admire that as a professional player. It's your status. And that carries on through everybody. So we really appreciate that. You're a great ambassador for the game. On this one, it's going to go ahead and go out of bounds. And we're going to get our courtesy change here with 2:49 left in the fourth chukker. And there's a good shot of Barto as he rides off in the Casablanca tent where all the energy is put. Do you have your own breeding operation in Argentina?
Sí.
What's your name?
It's Polisha. Polisha. That is the nickname of my father.
Oh, beautiful.
And some they call me Polisha also.
Very nice.
Sí. Nothing. My 2 best horses here now are my breed, so I'm really happy.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So Polita with an A.
No, Polisha. Polisha.
Oh, Polisha. Spell it for me so easy. Oh, Polisha. Okay, cool. P-O-L-I-Y-A. Yeah, Polisha. There you go. Very cool. Yeah, when we were in there, I was talking with Santiago Tocolino. He gave me a class on all the different...
On the breeding?
Yeah, it was very cool. He was going through it. And I know some of them, but it's nice to hear it because a lot of people ask us about the horses. Of course, it's a big part of your business. And
at the beginning, I didn't care much. I love to play a good horse, but I didn't care if it was my breed. Or
you didn't care, yeah.
I don't care. And now I love to play a mare that is from a good mare of mine and some Elercina stallion. Now I'm getting more fanatic, and I'm growing a lot with the breed, and I'm trying to do the correct things. No?
Now, the difference with the embryos and the clones, is that different?
Sí, it's a lot of difference.
Because the embryos, you can take a lot of the eggs, right, from the mom?
Sí, it's exactly the same. I don't know how it's going to go. I'm trying this last year, and I have 4 already born. And I'm going to make maybe 2 per year. And let's see how it ends.
Yeah, because I know, like what they said with the Santa Rita breeding operation, I'm listening to them, they had different ones from the different breeds to kind of use on theirs.
Sí,
so
for a polo fanatic of breeding, it's weird, no? Because if in a couple of years you have all clones and all the same mares, for a love breeder, it's going to be weird, no?
Yeah.
But it's what it is.
Yeah, there you go. All right, here we go, on the move. Big job, and now we got Gringo in the game here. So Clumber is firing up here in the fourth chukker, so he's gotten comfortable very quick. Not that big of a difference, only the 4 goals here, so this game's not out of reach yet. And as we said earlier on that other play, it would have been like a 2-goal game. And here we go, Grant Gansey. Hooked by Falabella. Barto goes for the steal, turned around by Pedro. Good play, Pedro. Working it down in behind. He'll snap that one on the neck, looking for Evan White. Evan been a little quiet today, but he's playing against Jesse Bray. Josa comes in for the steal, bounces off a pony there, and then Barto picks up the deflection. We're going to click down to 1.5 minutes left here in the fourth chukker. Dorniak, Gaston, Mounted Fisher gets out of the way. Tamacho lays it down inside looking for Grant Gansey. Double G gets a piece of it. Gringo takes the mallet away twice. Well done, Gringo. Oh, Gringo. Getting by. Oh, then he gets hooked by Bray. Backed up by Tamacho. And then a whistle on the play. So, look at Gringo in here, sword fighting everybody. He gets through 3 players right there, and then Jesse sneaks up.
Easy.
And then Tamacho makes a back shot, and I guess they're going to give it to Falabella. So, we're going to have a penalty 5B from the center. And with 1:09 on the clock, looks like Evan White's going to go ahead and just tee it up here. Now, the last few times they've used the short play, the passing short play. How many set plays, Polito, you have? Like on a knock-in or penalty 5, you have like set plays that you call? Or
Sí.
How many plays you got to do? Like 4 or 5 or 2 or 3?
You can put names and different
names just
different situations of the game.
Right, based on how the game's going?
Yeah.
Okay, Falabella went and changed horses here. So we got some word though from the sideline, Polito. It might be a little tough to keep them organized now because, as you know, you can change your horses whenever you want, and they're going to change a lot.
Falabella's list is long. Has many horses.
Yeah, they're
Maybe
mixing them.
He's
Mixing them up a little now.
Or in Cari Pequita.
All right, loose ball play on the 5. And they'll click down under a minute here in the 4 chukker. Bartol takes it, and as Polito said, still very calm and relaxed. Whoa!
Ooh.
Whoa! Uh-oh.
No.
Yeah, that always trouble when he coming from behind right there. That's why that play is in place, huh?
He's okay.
Yeah, he gets it pretty good here when he went by. I don't think he was trying to get him. I think he was. Oh, yeah, he kind of goes off of Jesse a little bit.
Jesse maybe push.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
A little bit.
No, good.
I think it was not Chosa's fault.
I don't think he was trying to, but it looked like he bounced off him a little bit.
Yeah. I will give the foul in favor of the white.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if they picked that up. It's kind of a...
Was not on purpose from Jesse, but...
Yeah, it definitely pushed him that way.
Sí, 2 against 1, no?
Yeah, and Jesse rides big horses. He's a big guy.
Sí.
Well done, Polito.
Let's see.
You're getting your AA umpire status today.
Mira.
Right on again. Now, right on. They're going to call it against the black or against the dark shirts, number 4.
That's it.
For bumping the player into the other player. And this is going to be an open goal and a big time to get it with 44 seconds on the clock.
They need the white. Their end needs goals, 2-3 goals for sure if they want to have a chance to win.
Yep, they need this one. Yeah, and you had umpire trigger there. So the umpires, because of the contact, they can trigger to look at it. So they send it to the IRO to take a look at the contact, and he saw the same thing you did. Or we did. I saw the same thing. I agree with you. And Yoda will pick up another. On the penalty 2. And that'll bring it 12-9. I think we're going to run out of timer. Yeah, we're going to run out of time as the ball's still in the umpire's hands. So there you go. Beautiful shot of the Grand Champions Polo Club. Field 1 to the right. Field 3 to the left. 2 in the middle. 4 and 5 on Lakeworth Road there where all the flags are. So stay with us. Paulito and I will be right back here on CTV Sports.
Foot golf is a kind of life, and also it's a combination about golf and football.
So I got into sport through social media. Someone approached me on Twitter and said, have you tried it? I'd never heard of it at that point. So I went to my local course and tried it and just completely fell in love with the game.
This is not as easy as it looks on your body. It's a lot of kicking. We don't normally kick this many hard kicks in soccer.
For me, this and the U.S. Open are the two top U.S. tournaments. It's something we all look forward to every single year.
Great fun, and I think everyone will enjoy it when they try it. You can't not have fun.
When you set goals at the start of the season and you're able to achieve them at the end of the year, I think I can speak for everyone and say when we set goals and we make the sacrifices that we make, which a lot of people don't see, and then it all comes to fruition, it's a good feeling.
I literally live, breathe football.
The Lennox. When you walk into the lobby, you will see the tranquil world. You're getting out from the fast-paced world of Miami Beach. We have an hotel of 119 rooms, all of them with different touches and different personality, very based on our greenery and eco-friendly environment. I'm very proud of our restaurant. It's Mediterranean inspired by our executive chef, Hernan Gricini, who is a Michelin star experienced chef with international background. Our pool, very small, very intimate. Remember, Lennox is the quiet and tranquil place in the craziness of South Miami Beach.
All right, here we go. The great shot of the VIP at the Grand Champions Polo Club. So if you come on down. That's where you can sit and enjoy the game. Great place to watch the games. So you play all over the world, right?
Sí. I play here, then in England, then Soto Grande, then we finish Argentina. And then we start.
You go to your circle there because for the Open. They say Soto Grande is a fun place to play.
Soto Grande is very fun, yeah.
Yeah, in England you play all over all the different clubs?
In England, we play in Windsor and in Cowdrey.
Right,
two big clubs there.
Yeah, a lot of good pull there.
Queen's Cup and Gold Cup.
Yeah, well, it's been great having you here at the World Polo League, Polito. You know that. We love having you, man.
Thank you.
And it's been a lot of fun. And once again, here we go. Fit chukker action, 12-9. And Gringo Columbus had to come in from Agula Prida, and we'll give you an update if we get one. And he was off, and so I know his family had the opportunity to see him. He is okay. But he does have an injury that he could not continue to play, so that's why Gringo Columbus came in. And at the moment, down by 3 goals here. So let's see. This is going to be a huge chukker as see if Dead End can get it within a goal or tie it up or take the lead. On the move right here, Yoza. Facundo. He'll have to deal with Barto. There goes Evan flying by. Turned around quickly. Good ball control here by Facu. Yoza, well done out of the air. Jesse Bray comes in, and they'll leave it for Barto, and Barto's going to run the turn. Barto leaves it behind. Yoza tries to take it forward. Ganzi now. Gringo. Columbus is going to get out in front here. Gringo takes it to the inside. Jesse Bray takes a swat at it. Falabella gets involved. Falabella, now they leave it, and cleaned up nicely by Tamacho Pierres. Facundo Yoza will take it under the neck now. Gets a little help there for Falabella, taking out Barto. Rotation by both teams. A lot of racing and rubbing now. Everybody picking up a man. Back to Gringo. Columbus with the give and go. Can he get out there for Yoza? Well done, Facundo. He tries to get by. Tamacho. He'll clean it up. And it looks like Jesse Bray's going to get there before everybody. Checks his shoulder one time. Back to the inside. Looking for help here. And I think Falabella's going to get caught one meeting two. And I think there were 2 guys coming down that line. Let's keep an eye on it here. As they turn the corner, I believe Yoza goes to the inside. No? I don't know.
I don't see nothing.
Now I'm thinking he's okay.
I don't see nothing.
When he was looking at it, it looked like he pushed him wide there. But maybe they're going to go with that they're engaged or something. It looked like he went a little wider there than on the replay. They pushed that one back a little bit. So it looks like he's been okay, huh? No, well, no. So they moved to center. Kind of an interesting call there. Looked like Yoza. I thought Yoza and Jesse were closer together, Polito, but it looked like Jesse was further to the left. Yeah. Well, they put in the center here, and let's see Jesse Bray, who I've seen Jesse make one from center field, Polito, and but he hasn't tried to make one.
This field is super big, no?
Yeah,
it's a big field.
Yeah, it's a big field. Yeah, when he did it was in California. Yeah. I think the field's a bit smaller. Yeah, there at Santa Barbara.
They're smaller there.
Yeah. The on the 5, they come together there, and it looks like 2 players. Gringo gets a little rub. Let's see here. I think they come together. Well, keep an eye on Gringo right here with the ball. Right there. Oh, it didn't hit him. I guess he's just blocking him a little bit. So they go to center with it. So a little dicey here in the fit chukker.
He didn't allow Tomacho to turn, no? To play,
right,
to play the ball. Sí, pero we are not getting too many fouls on this checker.
Yeah, it was like that, like waves of, you get like open. Actually, a lot of the games have been very open, Polito, and then you get some chuckers that are a little bit dicier.
Got a little bit messy. I think that end is trying to
keep it tight.
Sí, to keep it tight.
What do you think? Do you think that's a good idea against these guys?
Yeah, you have to try, no? You're losing by 3-4 goals. You have to change something and maybe look for fouls.
So it's good coaching status, change the game up, see how it goes. Because if they open it up, it's not going to work.
You have to gamble. Yeah, if you play open against Casablanca, they don't have a chance.
Yeah.
Today, no?
No, I agree with you. I agree 100%.
Some games are different. They don't have Magu now. Probably they're trying to see what happens.
Right. Well, see what happens. It's not working down by 3 goals. That's not much, Polito. They have opportunity here.
Yeah.
Let's see if Barto can take the game back under control. Because, as we said, it's been, 3 and 4 goals all day.
I think the next who scores is very, very important.
Okay.
If Barto scores and they go up by 4, it's almost game. Look. No.
Oh!
And if they then puts the score 12-10, they have a chance.
Very good point. Very good point. Can you get that breather goal if you go by 4?
4 or 2.
Yeah. Big. I agree with you. Big point. You get that breather goal. If you're up by 4, you can take some chances. And if they score, you're up by 3 still. But if you get it within 2, then you
never know.
Then you're knocking on the door, as they say.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. On the knocking. Falabella. Pedro, he's going to find Gringo. Yoza. He gets it moving downfield. Big back shot by Jesse Bray and a big one. When I said it, a good 80, 100 yards, and Barto likes that. Casanola on the gray pony. Takes it forward. Who they got him riding in the... Is there a name on the gray on there? He mixes it up in the 5th, I think, right? Yeah, Barto, I think they do.
Granti sorprendido and... Sí. Barto... the gray one that I think is Nelita, maybe?
Yeah, they mix it up there to say which one it was. I know they change them up a few when they get to the 5th and 6th. A lot of the teams have been doing. I remember with the Kersey change, as we were saying with Polito, it's just a change that everybody can use. We're going to use right here, but you can change your horse at any time in the game of polo. And in the open, you guys change your horses like almost every couple minutes, right? Every goal sometimes, or just whenever?
See, we play per checker for sure 2 or maybe sometimes 3
or 4,
in a checker.
So if you make a couple big runs, you just switch right away.
Yeah, if we have a penalty or we can change quickly, we do it.
Yeah, and you keep like 3 or 4 horses on each side of the field?
See, and more in the semifinals and finals, for sure. I think we have like 2 in one end and 2 in the other end. So we have 4 spares.
Right, yeah. I used to do it back when I played Polito, but I did it because my horses weren't good enough. I needed to have...
You needed to have fresh horses.
I need to have 20 horses at the field.
Yeah.
not
all your stringing.
Not 6 machinas like you were riding. But yeah, we used to do it. But no, I used to do it with Juan, and Juan would have, what we do is he'd have like a very fast horse and a handle horse on one side, and then the same, just in case. Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Yeah, good idea. Because if I was playing back and I got up against a number one who was on a very fast horse, I would go switch on to the very fast horse.
Better. Good idea.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. After the currency change, we have a penalty shot, and Yoza's been great. This one he doesn't hit as well, but Falabella, Pedro.
They need this goal.
And right here, Yoza. And he's going to get it. So there you go, Police. You called it. Now, within now they get it within 2. And this is the closest they've been all day since the first chukker. So they were 4-4 after the first, 8-5 after the second, 10-7 at halftime. And then it went 12-9, and now here you go. This is where you're 12-10. This is as close as it's been. Gringo. Columbres to the outside. And Yoda says, come on, let's go. Everybody on fresh legs here. So everybody's got a lot of horsepower. Yoda's got a lot of horsepower. Ooh. Oh, and he finishes it.
Great goal.
Wow. I like the burst of speed of this one. And that ball goes out of bounds. And they looked like they wanted to foul there. I didn't know if he got there early enough. You think he's there early enough?
I think he fouled Granty
Maybe
a little
fouled
bit because
Granty coming in from behind?
Yeah, because there was, if the ball passes Granty, I think it's already his line.
Yeah.
And he
yeah, they're going to let it go, though. So,
yeah.
Well, they get one back from the twirl.
Yeah.
Right?
And look now.
On the other side, so here we go. 12-11. We got a great polo match now. Anybody's game. Falabella picked up Yoza. And look at this, Facundo Yoza. That ball is just going to roll. And good play by Jesse to keep him out of there so Barto has time to work. Barto. Big ball by Barto. Looks like, I thought maybe Grant was going to go for that one. He pulled up, though. They come together with Columbres. Gringo's going to open it up here. Oh. Falabella's going to get a breakaway play here.
They started to play.
Now they went to the open style, huh?
See?
Good change. Falabella, look for the equalizer. Falabella off the pony. Backed up.
Foul.
Ooh. And do you get the uno?
Penalty one.
You going to get another one? What do you think?
A ver.
Well, you know, I mean.
It's not dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
right,
call
but
it or not.
Remember the rule read.
Say the rule.
The rule read, just so you know, the rule reads a foul in the vicinity of the goal. The vicinity would be 5 yards, 10 yards.
If you go by the rule, it's a penalty one.
Yeah, to save the goal.
For me, it has to be a little bit more dangerous to call it, but I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, so that's what it used to be back, but no, it used to be when you came here to America, it was written that way.
Yeah.
It was written if it was dangerous and deliberate.
So.
What they did now is they wrote it as if you foul in the vicinity of the goal to save a goal.
So look.
Yeah, so you know the one that wasn't going in? If it's not going in the goal, then that's not a one, even though it's around there. So there you go. So here, this would be one. It would have been better, Jesse, just to leave. You know?
12.
That's where
12.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. We got the equalizer now, and Pedro. Let's see if he goes for 2. Oh, he's going to go for it. Well, there's a good 140.
Close.
Yeah, or 135 anyways. 140. And here we go, 12-12. You couldn't ask for anything better, Polito. You got a tie score here. We're going to go into the final chukker with 50 seconds. Jesse Bray looking for Grant Gansey. And Grant has been good today. Good now. Evan's going to get up there. A little more speed. Pick him up. Loose ball play. Camacho gets there quickly. Turned around by Gringo. Back to the inside. Off the pony. They back it to drop it here. That's not going to work, though. Barto's going to steal it away. And There we go. That will go ahead and end the chukker here. So I think time is going to elapse here. As he gets around there, yeah, so your time just going to click down, I believe. So we'll check out the final.
They fouled Granty maybe, and
yeah, I think
they fouled Granty, no?
Yeah, you might be right there, Bar. Well done, Polito. You could be right on that one. They're going to take a look at it. So that's going to end the chukker anyways. We'll let the umpires work this one out. And when we return, we will let you know. But, wow, what a game, 12-12. Polito, we're going to go into our final chukker tied up. You don't want to miss this sixth and final chukker. This is the Palm Beach Open, and it's the final, and we're tied up. So stay with us. We'll be back on CTV Sports. Okay, welcome back, everybody, to our sixth and final chukker. And good call again. Polito, you've done an amazing job in here. I got to tell you, working as a referee, a referee from the bar stool, as we say.
I'm the bar.
Yeah, right. But you've done a great job now. But, you know, we got the cameras and all the angles, but all of your calls have been dead on today.
So easy from here with this, so many cameras.
Yep. Well, congratulations, though. Sometimes it still can be difficult for some people. And so good job. The right here, there is going to be a penalty at the end of the chukker. And so that's going to put Barto in a position here. Well, like we said, it was 4-4 after the first, 8-5 after the second. Casa, 10-7 at halftime, 12-7 at halftime. And then they went on 12-9 after the fourth, and then 12-12 here in the fifth.
They didn't score in what, 2 chukkers maybe?
Yeah, so they didn't score. There were 3 unanswered goals in the last chukker. Polito, no goals in the fifth for the Casablanca team.
Goal from Barto.
And Barto, and that's going to be his first of the day, his first penalty 4 of the day. So congratulations, a dead end, not putting Barto Castagnolo on the penalty line. And Barto's been very strong with his 60s.
This horse.
So yeah,
Jesse,
so here you go. Now they're going to go the other way. So
it's Gitano, no? The horse from Jesse.
Yep.
Gitano is quite good.
Yeah, very fast.
Very.
Gets out in front. Barto says, thank you. Ooh, good steal. And he almost had the opportunity to put it away. They're going to open it back up. As you were talking about, Perlito was talking about how Danan had gone to a control game, and then they went to the open polo again, and they're playing very well. And now here you go. Yoza maybe too much to the inside.
Sí.
As he had the true breakaway there. And a clean back shot by Jesse Bray. Grant Ganzi's going to leave it for Barto. Casanolo slam on the brakes. And we have a whistle on the play. So let's see if we can work this one out on the sideline. That ball kind of comes off the boards and comes right there for Barto. He turns it. And too far in front. Blocking on the ride-off. So that's what they'll call there. And it will be a penalty 5A in favor of Casablanca. Yoza not giving Bray too much room there. But Barto wants the ball now. He's like, give me the ball, let's go. Uh-oh. Ooh, they're going to go and say that's okay. As I guess Gringo gets across. All right, Barto. He's got Grant Ganzi out in front here. Grant on the near side. That's a nice approach shot, Grant Ganzi. And the is still on the field, so they're going to play this ball. Jesse's going to get there.
Foul.
Ooh, and then he comes in front of Yoza.
Foul from Jesse.
Yeah, so they'll take that one to center. And here's a good look at this one from the side. As you can see, we're going this way with it. And then we got Bray coming this way with it.
So he turned too much.
Yeah.
Jesse turned too much.
Yeah. Thought he might drag it forward.
Yeah.
You know, he had a little
drag
help.
It forward, was not a foul.
Yeah, and we had a little help there. I thought he did at first, and then you can see how he kind of fell across. So they'll go to the center, I believe. I don't think you're going to take it any further than that now. There's nobody downfield.
Or a spot or...
Yeah, spot or center, right?
Because Jesse had the ball.
Yeah, especially going towards the boards over there.
Yeah.
So they'll go to center with it. And, well, let's see if we get a good set player. A lot of time. Mucho tiempo, man. 5.5, 5:12 on the clock. Bella. Hit one low and long here. Is that ball? Oh, he's going to find Yoza here, and that's what you want. Facu. Wow. Facundo.
Golazo.
And Gay Golazo. Good polo right there by Pedro Falabella and Facu Yoza. And we get the equalizer, 13-13. And back to the center once again. Now, we haven't had the courtesy change yet, so we're still going to get a courtesy change. So everybody's going to have the opportunity to change them up here. And you probably see a few changes even more in this game. Bounces off a pony right there. Oh, where that ball went. Wow, it popped up in the air. And Tamacho. And Tamacho Fierez, well done. On the broken play. I don't know where that ball went. It goes straight up in the air?
Unbelievable what the ball did.
Yeah, it was like it just disappeared.
It disappeared. Suddenly Tomacho took it and scored.
You know, once you would have, I don't know, I guess you got to play it back a little further. I'm not sure where that ball went, guys, how it got there, but maybe Jesse hit it there, but it looked like they went to come together. Next thing you know, Tamacho was all by himself with it. Yeah. Well, take us to our final courtesy change of the day. Now it pushes to 3:48 left in the game. And our final courtesy change. So, and a 1-goal lead. By Casablanca. High-scoring game.
See?
14-13.
Yeah, I love a goal.
And remember, Casa had to give up the 3 goals, so Casablanca scoring 14 goals. A lot of goals being scored in these games. In your game, didn't you have the one game 31 goals in the All-Star Challenge? Weren't you playing on one of those teams? I'm trying to remember if you were on one of those teams. I forget which teams it was. I think it was Richard Mill and somebody else, but there were one game there were 31 goals scored, 27 goals scored in a lot of the games.
Maybe.
It's been...
One of the
that's kind of like you guys really in the Argentine Open, you get that kind of stuff, right? Yeah. Where both teams combine scores, Polito add up to a very high number. 427 to 435 goals. Down the center, Casablanca still keeping the rhythm going here. See if Deden can regroup.
They need this guy to score.
You know, they're trying to keep it going there. He does well. He gets it over center. And Jesse's going to hit as far as he can. Kicks, got a good 100 yards. Barto comes out. Now Barto changing it up a little bit, going on the defensive press. 3 minutes left. Still a lot of time left. Casanola, give and go. Jesse Bray on the gray. All day, Jesse Bray. No. Oh, but well done, Tomachito. Come flying through there.
Tomachito.
Yeah. He's rolling there. Big save. Tamacho always comes through on a big play when you need him. Now, good hook by Jesse. Grant's going to go in there. Well done by Gringo. He'll turn the defense into offense. Keep them moving on the far side. Evan White. Evan gets a piece of it off the cane of his mallet. Barto comes flying in, slides around, slows it down, checks his shoulder. Nobody goes to him here. Well, that's going to be trouble here. Where's the rotation? There's Gringo. I was going to say, don't leave Barto alone, or you're going to have problems. Now, Barto says, now foul? And I guess they're going to say yes.
He looked at the umpire like, give me a foul.
Like a lawyer, like a lawyer in the room.
He put pressure. But he was right.
Yeah, he's right. I mean, he comes over right here. He comes over, and the way he taps, and then he tries to hit it right there. Could have been a foul when he tried to hit it, right?
He missed the ball, Gringo. Maybe if he hits it, but
yeah, I mean, when he went to hit the ball and missed the ball, he's blocking him.
Yeah.
So that should give the open goal. Is there right around the 60-yard line? Probably get the open goal penalty, too. And Jesse says, can I get another ball? He's going to change up. Barto's going to go change horses. Not a bad idea. Might as well jump on a fresh one here for the last 2 minutes. And they'll talk about who's going to hit this one. Is Grant Gansey has been hitting them. So we'll see if Grant stays on the stick. Grant today, well, he's only had one. That done a good job today, Polito, but not fouling a lot.
They didn't foul. Yeah,
no,
that's
right?
True.
And we'll see it on our final stats, but they did a great job. They're going to let Barto take this one now. Whoa. Everybody. Oh, don't see that much. Just a little miss hit. Look like he topped it a little bit. Kind of hit the top of the ball, you know. So, all right, here we go. So 1 goal difference, 147. Let's see if they can.
Maybe they got a foul then. I think Tomacho put the legs of the horse on Pedrito's swing, no? Maybe.
Right. Let's see. It comes across the middle here. Oh, that was pretty close right there. Yeah. It's going to be a late whistle. And they'll go to center with this one. So another good call there, Polito.
Small foul.
Yeah, a little small foul. A little shading for a shading call. As Samacho was trying to get out of the way, and he kind of falls across there in front of Falabella. And you're on the wrong side, so they'll have to put that one back. There you go. All right. Now, does Falabella go for the 2 points? I don't think so. He's probably going to go for the Yoza pass.
Better to get 1 goal and not take the chance.
Falabella's going to change horses here, though. So a good little move there by Pedro to get on a fresh one. for the last 141. And he's going to go with one time, but looking for Yoza. And backed up by Grant across the center, Gringo. And still in play, Evan White. Ooh, Evan, he made one of those the other day. A deep neck shot like that. And now control will go back to Casablanca. So, a lot of drama here at the end. It's been very close. Both teams having opportunities. Jesse, off the pony. And they're going to roll out here. They're going to let him get out ahead of Yoza there. Yoza wanted to foul, but they're running and gunning now. They'll leave it open. Grant Gansey out in front of Evan. There's the pickup. Double G. Grant backed up cleanly by Falabella. Nobody home but Bartho. Good work there by Jesse to keep Gringo out of the play. Now Columbus, he'll back it off the pony. They leave it for Jesse and a whistle on the play. That'll stop the clock. 30 seconds left. You're going to get your final run here.
Good finish.
Yeah, a little bit on the right of way here. You see that ball coming right there. Jesse's going to foul Falabella. Or who did he foul? Did he foul Falabella? Oh, yeah, he fouled Falabella. So it's going to be from the spot. If he fouled Yoza, it would have went to center.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Last 30 seconds. Let's see if they can get the equalizer here. Oh, Bartho, well done.
So, no.
Yep. Bartho's going to go ahead and watch the clock here.
He's going to put the ball in his pocket.
Yeah, hit it to Miami. Or at least to the ever. Oh, loose ball here. Still time. Uh-oh. And that'll stop the clock. So they're going to go to center on this. Or that. See where the clock is at. I'm not sure if the clock ticked down or if they still have time. I think it might have clicked down. Or they're going to talk about it. Oh, that's it. So it looks like the time is going to expire there. So there you go.
It's a game.
As, yeah, Polito looks there. Oh, no, I guess it's going to go.
Penalty. Bueno.
They're going to put seven seconds.
Casablanca is champion.
Yeah. So I guess it was in favor of Costa there when he went to the boards. I wasn't sure if.
One more time.
Yeah. So this will be the final shot here, and make it or miss it. Bartho is just going to hit it as hard as he can. I don't need, even if you got it back. I'm going to give it back to Granty. Let's see if Double G can finish one. And a nice shot there by Grant. Saved by Evan White. And they'll do their final run, but the clock goes tick, tick, tick. And that will end it right there. So 14-13. And, well, here's our final stats, Polito.
Okay.
Let's check them out. 14-13. Shots on goal, pretty even at the end. 20 by Casablanca. 17 by dead end. That seemed pretty good there. Knock-ins, well, we got even at the end.
So quite even at the end, maybe, no?
Yeah, remember it was a lot different at halftime.
Yeah.
And we saw a big difference. At 10-7 was a score. Fouls committed, 13-12.
Wow, a lot of fouls, but not 60 yards or 40 or 30, no?
Yeah, there must have been a lot of penalty 5 A's and B's.
Sure.
Because you only have the 5 right there that were scored. Well, we had a couple misses. The dead end team missed 2 penalty 4s. Or they missed 1 penalty 4. So there's some misses in there too. That's where you see scored, but pretty good across the board. And but it seemed weird. It didn't seem like 25 fouls, did it?
No, it didn't seem. I don't know.
You know? Yeah, so that's kind of interesting. And we're going live here. We can say once again. So, want to thank the Casablanca. Well, thank Dead End with Evan White, Facundo Yoza, Magoo Laprida. We hope you're all right, Magoo, as Gringo Columbus came into play, and Pedro Falabella. And then, Casablanca, Grant Ganzi, Tomato Pierre, Bart Casnola, Jesse Bray.
Great team. They take another trophy.
Another trophy. So they won the All-Star Challenge. Then Audi won the Founders Cup.
Yeah.
And then they won the Palm Beach Open here. So what do you think? Any final words on how the game kind of played out? Did you think it would play out like that, or did you?
At the beginning, I thought Casablanca was winning by a couple of goals because they were playing so good. Then they did a good job. They made the game a little bit more, slow.
Yeah.
But worked for them. So.
Okay,
was nice.
Thank you for being here. And we're going to go to field side, though.
Dale, man.
Polito, we have James Fody out at field side, my field side correspondent. So let's go to James field side with Grant Ganzi.
2 for 2 ain't bad. I'll take it any fucking day.
All right, I'm here with Grant Ganzi, Team Casablanca. Grant, you guys just won the Palm Beach Open. Yeah. How was it out there today?
Oh, it was an amazing game. I got to give my hats off to Dead End. I mean, fucking amazing team. Evan White's been playing in a fantastic tournament, and it was fun to play against him, and he's a good dude. And the other team, I mean, I wish the best for Magoo. He's quick recovery. He's a really nice guy, one of the nicest guys in polo, I think, and just a fun open game. I mean, we scored a bunch of goals, and we played our hearts out, everyone, all 8 players, and it was really, really fun.
Now, when you guys get ready for a final, is there extra preparation involved, or is it same old routine?
Yeah, I think in your head you just want to be, super cautious, rest, take all the necessary precautions. For me, I eat way earlier because I'm a little weird about that. But I had a 6-hole final in the morning with my dad and a couple other teammates, and so for me it was a big, long day, 2 finals, and just an amazing Sunday. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Now, does this kind of build a momentum going into the next tournament for you guys?
Totally. It's just tough because the last time, we won the All-Star Challenge back in, February, and then, the next day, the first game of the next tournament, we lost. And so I think it's just tough knowing that we did that already to not try to do it again. And, hopefully we get a good draw and we come out strong for the first game and don't sleep.
All right, Grant, thanks again. I appreciate it. Congratulations.
No, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, James, as always. And there you go. You get a great look at Polito. And once again, Polito Pierre is my man.
Thank you very much for the invitation.
Thank you so much. Keep an eye out for Polito Pierres here. You're going to see him. He's going to be finishing the whole season here in the World Pole League. We thank you so much, my man. As always, highest rated American player right here. 10 goals, world-class player. So keep an eye out for Polito playing in the World Pole League. But remember, we are still going to have our trophy presentation. So we're going to say goodbye to Polito, and we're going to end up throwing it out to Jan-Erik Frank. So stay with us here on CTV Sports. We're going to go to a little break, get the players all organized. They'll bring them over to the trophy presentation stand, and you'll get up close and personal with all the players and Jan-Erik Frank for our trophy presentation. Once again, thank you, Polito, and thank you for watching the finals of the World Polo League Palm Beach Open here on CTV Sports. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Welcome back, everyone, especially, of course, those of you around the world watching on CTV Sports. We've got the players in situ, and before we get down to the players, I'd like to ask everyone, please, to put a big, give a big round of applause for all the grooms working behind the scenes, turning out these wonderful four-legged athletes. Thank you very much. And we're going to start with the best playing pony of this final. I'd like to also welcome and thank very much Kelsey Mannix, who's going to assist us in the prize presentation. We're going to start off with the best playing pony of the Polo Argentino. Can we please have her brought forward? Her name is Charlo Nina Lolly. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. She is from the breed Charlo, and she was ridden and is owned by, guess who, with the number 3, Senor Balto Castagnola. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Best playing pony of the final, Polo Argentino, Charlo Nina Lolly. He's probably not quite used to all that attention there. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a big smile on the face there of Barto and his crew. Thank you very much, guys. Now then, we have 3 ponies to get through. The next will be the American Polo Horse Association best playing pony of this final. Can I ask you, please, to bring forward Girl Power, an American thoroughbred, ridden and owned by Senor Double G Grant Ganzi. He rode her in the 2nd and in the 6th chukker. Well done, Grant. And look at that beautiful four-legged animal there. Thank you very much. Well done, Girl Power, the American Thoroughbred. And now over to the 3rd and final pony of this final, the best playing pony of the World Polo League, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Incarni Uvita, ridden by and owned by Pedro Falabella. He played her in the 6th chukker. Well done, Pedro. Thank you very much. And once again, a big round of applause, please, to all the grooms. The Betty Sarah is working so hard, turning out these beautiful ponies. And now, whilst we're at it, a big round of applause for those 2 teams making it through to the final of the Palm Beach Open 2023. Casablanca and Dead End. Come on, everybody, give them a round of applause. Delighted to have Kelsey Mannix assist us in the prize presentation. We're going to start with the runners-up now. What an amazing turnaround, especially in that 2nd half. Well played, Dead End. And if we can ask you to please step forward, the young man that is Mr. Evan White. At number 2, ladies and gentlemen, once again, put your hands together for Facundo Josa. Ladies and gentlemen, and now the injured man. He played for the first few chukkers, and I'm glad to see him on the podium. Please give it up for Magula Prida. Well done, Magoo. And, of course, he was substituted by another equally talented young man of 8 goals. Put your hands together for Gringo Colombres. And then, of course, last but by no means least, ladies and gentlemen, 7 goals. There is only one, Senor Pedro Falabella. And now over to the winners, ladies and gentlemen. The winners of the World Polo League Palm Beach Open 2023. Team Casablanca. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the number 1, El Capitan, Grant Ganzi. At number 2, please step forward for the 6th goaler, that is Tomacho Pierres. at number 3, ladies and gentlemen. 10 goals to his name. He scored 6 goals here this afternoon. Put your hands together for Barto Castagnola. And then, of course, at back, ladies and gentlemen, always great to watch him in the saddle. Please put your hands together once again for Mr. Jesse Bray. Now, before we go to the beautiful presentation of that wonderful trophy, we do, of course, have the MVP, the Most Valuable Player Award of this, the WPL Palm Beach Open Final. And I'm sure it'll come as no surprise to you that that goes to Senor Barto Castagnola. And you, Kelsey Mannix. Thank you very much to Dead End. Give them a round of applause as they exit the podium left. Thank you very much. We hope to see more of you. Evan White, Faculosa, Josa Magula Prida. We hope you're going to be in the saddle again in no time. Gringo Columbus and, of course, Pedro Falabella. I'd like to also ask you to put your hands together for the 2 umpires, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Gaston Dorignac and Esteban Ferrari. Thank you, gentlemen. And now, the moment that I'm sure this team has been waiting for. Remember, they already have one title to their name. They won the All-Star Challenge. Now they are going to be the recipients of this beautiful trophy, the Palm Beach Open, ladies and gentlemen. Juan Bellini, Director of Operations, will hand the trophy over. Here I give you your champions. Put your hands together for Team Casablanca. Thank you very much. And with these images, especially for those of you watching it on your screens at home around the world on CTV Sports, thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed all the action that we had today. As Dale would say, everything from 6 to 26 goal. The action continues tomorrow over at Santa Rita Polo Farm with the PTF, the Polo Training Foundation. From all of us here at Grand Champions Polo Club, stay safe, stay well. Keep enjoying the polo that we bring to you here on CTV Sports. And if you can, come and see us down here at Grand Champions Polo Club. From all of us, a very, very good afternoon to you. Stay safe. And we look forward to seeing you back here very soon. Thank you and good night.
Okay, welcome back to CTV Sports as we're getting ready for our Wheelie Polo Rules. I want to thank Jan Eric Frank. Great job there, and everybody for our trophy presentation. I hope you enjoyed our final today here from field number 2. And it looks like they're getting, at the Grand Cherry Polo Club, we're getting ready for our Polo Wheelie game here today. And you can see the players warming up there. As in the yellow, we're going to have Silver Navizia Sada, Florencio, Lanuse, Celestino, Merlos, and Santos, Navizia Sada. And in the purple, we're going to have Milo, McDonough. We're going to have Fran, Spinacci, Izzy, Novizia Strada, and Inda Piedes. And you can see them all right there in front of us. Thank you, James. Looking good. As they'll get them ready, James going to bowl it in there. James, you and our field side correspondent. Great interview there today with Grant Gansey, Double G, captain of the Casablanca team. And a great job with all of it out there, man. What a game it was, back and forth. And you got to give it up to Dead End coming back. Doing a great job there, man. It looked like, at halftime, it didn't look like, Casablanca. But this Dead End team, that's what they've done so well. They've worked very hard through the season, and they do not give up at all. They play every game, every minute, right down to the end, and they did it once again today. And, get your final score, he said, of 14-13, 4-4 at the beginning, 8-5 after 10-7 at halftime, and 12-9, and they just kept on going. They had a great fourth and fifth chukker today, and a 1-goal difference at the end. So here we go. Our first ball is in play, and we have Polo School yellow against Polo School purple, and away we go. It's going to be Milo McDonough. Milo once, Milo twice. Remember, we'll go the same direction. The whole chukker will switch after that, and they'll they score. Each goal counts for 1. If they score from half field, it'll count for 2. And remember, the players are allowed to play 5 yards behind the goal, like in hockey. They'll be able to keep the wheels rolling. Once a goal is scored, the opposing team will take the ball in on a knock-in as we bowl the ball in once. Florencio Lanuse, he'll pick that one up, take it across the center. And, of course, any of our rules here, there's no riding off, no bumping in Wheelie, Polo. And they use a white tennis ball for safety reasons. And you can hook a player, as you can in polo, on the same side. You cannot reach behind or in front. And the penalties, well, they'll stop the play as if they need to, and all the penalties will be taken from the 30-yard line. And I want to thank our goal judges for helping out, Monty and Joseph, who actually worked the game today, and it's very helpful with our goal judges out there doing helping with the umpire too. Hey, and there's our first goal of the day right there. Is that one's going to go through the goal? And it looked like Frenchie was trying to save that one, but that'll go in favor of purple. So 1-0 for the Polo School purple. Fran Spinacci on the far side. He'll put that one across the center. Picked up here and taken across and controlled by Celestino. Now it's going to be Florencio. Everybody lines out as that Santos in there. Now picked up by Milo McDonough. They'll leave it for Fran Spinacci. Santos gets involved. Nice little try right there is Fran. Slams on the break. Stolen away, though. Looking. Taken around the corner here and picked up by Inda. Piedes. Inda now in the number 3. Inda Piedes opens it up. Turns around Santos. They'll come together right there. Now taken forward by Fran Spinacci. Fran. And Fran will get goal number 2. So 2 goals here for the purple as they keep it moving. Knock-in coming. Celestino. Merlos. He'll put it down. The center. Picked up here by Florencio Lanuse. You got Santos in the rumble seat. Florencio right in front. And, okay, Golazo, Lanuse. And now they go back to purple. And a lot of goals being scored here in our first chukker play. Back on the corner. Picked up here by Franz Panacci. He's going to put that ball down the left side. Stolen away here. Turned around by Milo. McDonough and picked up by Silver. Naviza shot it. Loose ball play. Picked across by Santos. Looking for Celestino. Wow, what a keg. What a goal there on the give and go from Santos and Celestino. Now they bring it in quickly. Franz Panacci. He'll work it down. Spinacci looking for a purple jersey as it goes across the center there. And he had Izzy and Inda, but it gets taken out of the air and turned around once again, and now it'll be Milo. Milo McDonough slows it down. Back to Fran out of the air, in the air. Unbelievable tail shot there. Turned around the corner by Santos. And that'll be our first chukker of play. So if you want to learn how to play the game, or the Wheelie Polo game, you can also go to gcpolo.com and you can get in touch with our general manager, Cale Newman. His number is on the website. Or our director of operations, Juan Bellini. His number is also on the website. We'll line them up again for our second chukker play as our field side correspondent James Fody. We'll line them up and bowl it in. We'll switch directions now. So the yellow will be headed towards Orlando and the purple headed towards Miami. Here on Field 2, the Grand Champions Polo Club. But if you want to learn how to play, you need some equipment if you're going to learn how to play. You need to have an e-wheel. You need to have a foot mallet as they go flying past Melly right there. Hey, Melly, watch out. Here they come. As they are rolling around the field right now. You need to have a helmet, glasses, and you need to wear closed shoes, a closed-toe shoe for safety reasons. And those wheels go, well, between 20 and 30 miles an hour. So you might want to take a polo wheelie lesson and ride the wheel a little bit before you actually grab a mallet. That's what I would do. And then you'll learn how to ride like these young professionals. Back and forth, round and round. Going to be on the move again. Out of the air there by Silver. They come together once again, and it'll be Fran Spinacci. Florencio leans way out. Spinacci with the open shot. And remember, all the rules are based on polo rules. As the one rule that's taken out is the bride off, the bump. And the reason why is, of course, for safety reasons. And but all players wearing their helmet, wearing their glasses, and it'll be Fran Spinacci to run the turn. Fran Spinacci slows it down, looking for control. Inda on the back shot, met in there by Silver, turned around by Santos, and stolen away by Florencio. Whoa! And two players come together right there, and we'll make sure that Milo and Santos are okay. They'll stop the action. We'll get James the bowl back in once again. So Fody will go ahead and get control. Fran will take time out there for a moment. There we go. Make sure everybody's back up on their wheel, and away we go. A good hook in there by Lanuse on Spinacci. And now Fran will work it down the side. Fran, remember the two-point conversion. Anything from center field. Celestino on the move. Merlos wearing the number 3. Fran Spinacci on the steal. Crosses that one up. Leaves it behind. Celestino says thank you. But Fran back in there, steals it up. And he'll work it down the far side as Spinacci. Good ball control. Keep it out in front of Celestino. Leaves it in there for Inda. Piedes, that's a good dismount. Watch and learn. He's a smart kid. He knows how to do it. You want to run to the side because the wheel will keep going behind you. Big ball right there, but Monty says off to the left side. And it'll be brought back in by Milo. McDonough. Down the field, met in there. Turned around by Polo School Yellow. moving and grooving. Here comes the yellow, Celestino. Loose ball play. Turned around quickly by Spinacci. Fran, ooh, that's a good ducking and diving, bobbing and weaving move as he'll move it back around. And it'll be picked up by Florencio. That's a good give and go for Silver. Once, twice, Silver. Novisa shot it. Will pick up a goal right there. And it's Silver's first opportunity and a good run by Silver. Remember, all the young players you see out there, they play polo on horseback. And actually, a few of them played in the World Polo League. And, well, first offhand is Milo McDonough. And I think Milo might be the youngest, I think at 12 years old. But we have to take stats on that. I think there's been a couple. Oh, shot on goal. And Monty says, goal lasso. And so the yellow will pick up a couple goals here. And I think that's right. We'll check out there. If we get a shot of the scoreboard, it should be 2-2, I believe. They've been going so fast. And as usual, they're going to try to take it in. And here we go on the knock-in. That's going to end our chukker. And that'll bring them back to the center so you get a good look at everybody as they come over for our bowl-in. And Milo says, no. What do you got there? 4-2. For who? Ricky? 4-2 who? All right, so we got. All right, 3-2. So now will be in favor of the yellow. So 3-2 at the moment. So, very tight game here in our Polo Wheelie. Wheelie Polo, Santos on the move. And taken out there by Milo. Once again, picked up against Santos. Now they'll run the corner. Fran Spinacci. Celestino's going to go back on defense. There's Inda, Pierres, if he can get there. That ball stays on the field. Remember, 5 yards behind the goalpost. Turned around quickly by Florencio. Lanuse, out of the air. Ooh, met in there and almost taken by Izzy. As Izzy was looking for the steal. Big ball right here as it stays on the field, though. Fran will turn it around quickly and bring the defense into offense. Fran with Izzy and Inda. They come together right there, and another goal for the yellow. So that'll make it 4-2. And it'll be Fran Spinacci again. Fran looking to get a goal here. Get it within 2. Get it within 1. On the move. Back and forth. Everybody trying to hook him. Celestino goes for the hook. 2 players come together, Santos and Inda. Uh-oh, on the breakaway. Out of the air. Well done, Celestino. He'll back it up inside. Taken out of there. Now turned around by Santos. It bounces off a pony. Off a wheel, actually. Under the neck by Silver. Estrada now, Pierres. Inda. Woo! Inda. Open that one up, Inda. Look for the finish. Off to the side. Taken out by the yellow Santos. Turned around quickly by Milo. McDonough. They'll come together and talk it out. Down the left side. Celestino leaves it for Lanuse. Pierres will scoop it up and run the turn. Inda gets taken away. Now, into the corner they go. Bounces off of Spinacci. Fran. And it comes across the goal mouth. Backed up cleanly by Santos. Look at this one. It's for Celestino. And Celestino will get one there. And that'll make it 5-2. So, Polo School Yellow playing well here in this very quick game this afternoon after the finals of our Palm Beach Open. Oh, into Pierre's. He's going right now. He's going left. He'll take it down the corner, backed up cleanly by Santos. Loose ball play. Here comes Florencio. Rolling by the fans. They don't mind. As he gets it going, as that ball goes back to the center, Fran looking for 2 points here maybe. Stolen away by Celestino. Now, a little breakaway play by Merlos. Well done, Spinacci. Still dealing with 3 or 4 yellow jerseys there. Silver, oh, that's a pretty open back shot, Silver. Silver on a steal now. Silver with the back shot, picked up by Milo. McDonough. Milo, good play in on the give and go. Milo, McDonough. Turn around, Frencho on the move. Lanuse, leads it for Santos. Picked up by Inda, taken by Silver. Estrada on the move, on the red wheel. I like the red wheel. Silver. And Silver puts his mouth in the air, and he says, I want to foul there. No, they're just rolling. And that will be the chukker, as they will come back to the center for our 4th and final chukker. Or is that it? All right, so they'll line them back up here. And I believe we have 5-2. We'll check the score out there with everybody. Line them up on our field sides correspondent, James Fody, once again. Here you go. And there's the bowling for you. Go get it, guys. Thank you, James. And here we go, our 4th and final chukker. They're going to switch directions one more time. Remember, we keep going the same direction through the whole chukker. And, of course, the rules and bylaws have been written here by the Grand Champions Polo Club, Aspen Valley Polo Club. And if you want to learn how to play, as I said once before, go to gcpolo.com. You can get in touch with our general manager, Cale Newman. He'll actually give you a lesson on how to ride the wheel, too. Cale's an expert rider. And I'm surprised he's not playing out there with them. He usually plays. He's a top-notch rider. But they'll teach you how to ride the wheel first, and then to get you a foot mount. And also, you can learn to play polo at the polo school. So not just learn how to ride the wheel, but you can also learn how to play polo, as all these players do play polo. And also, you can learn about the Polo On Demand program. So you can get all those numbers on the gcpolo.com website, Juan Bellini and Cale Newman. Well done, Santos. He put that one inside and picked up here by Inda. And Fran will take it around the corner. Lanuse opens that one up. Right in front of goal. No goal on the play. They'll keep it at 5-2 as they turn around, and Pole School Purple will work it down the far left side. Right in front. Everybody trying to get it out. They come together there. Celestino. Leads it for Milo. Milo, volley right there out of the air. Half volley. Fran Spinacci. 2 players come together as this 4th chukker. And they'll take a little time to make sure everybody's okay. Yeah, it looks like everybody's okay. Lanuse will bring it back in on the next shot down the field. All right, for 1 minute, 50 seconds left. Oh, wow. Another goal right there by Celestino, number 3. And that makes it 6-2. And it's going to be Fran Spinacci. Purple looking for a 2-pointer here. And this guy can do it. Milo McDonough. Fran. Izzy or Inda. I know they can do it. Come on, guys. Give me a 2-pointer. You can do it. From half field. Around the corner, Milo. Milo McDonough takes around. Fran Spinacci. They come together with Celestino. Silver gets in there. Back inside, ducking and diving. Back to the center, Spinacci. Fran now. Good defense, Silver. Just keep them right where you want, Silver. Well done. You got them. You get them in. Silver going to just push them forward here. Spinacci trying to go through the pack. Turned around by the yellow. Santos on the move. Now they'll slow it down. Picked up there, taken forward by Izzy. Come on, Izzy, on the move. Well done, Milo, out of the air. McDonough, yeah. Okay, golazo. Milo McDonough takes it out of the air, and that gets the finish. That was a sweet little goal. And they'll turn the corner. On the move. Now, out of the air, once, twice again. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Celestino. And that ball will trickle across right there as the yellow team comes right back and picks one up. So on the knock in, it'll be Spinacci. Fran try to get out of the air by Frencio. Fran will keep it moving down the field, turn the corner, and break loose the opposite way. And looks like the clock goes tick, tick, tick. And that will knock it down 7-3. So I want to thank all of our players once again for playing here in our Polo Wheelie Polo. What a time it is. And I want to thank everyone for coming out too. Well done, everyone at the stadium there, especially Big T right there. All my boys out there. What a time. All right. Well, thank you for joining us here at CTV Sports. I want to thank everyone. And my name's Dale Schwetz, and I want to thank Polito Pierez, everybody, Yannick, Frank, all of our people that work here at CTV Sports. I speak for them when I say thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And when you see a final like this in Wheelie Polo, you understand why at CTV Sports we always say we love the polo.